Hello there.
Hey, what's going on,
Hey,
guys? You guys doing all right?
not too bad, not too bad.
Yeah, we were just talking backstage. Chris, I know, man, Florida's about to get hit again, but you're kind of in a safe spot this
Yeah.
time, right?
Yes, Central Florida. I'm in North Florida, so we'll probably just get some of the rain bands. But
Oh, well,
yeah,
that's good. That's good.
it's not too bad.
Nice.
Yeah, I got a buddy that went on vacation in Pensacola.
Pensacola, he's probably gonna be safe. That's like the
Yeah,
Panhandle area. So
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, man, it's been crazy as far as the weather. And I know, Rob, you had some miss last week because yeah, you had some. Was that due to the weather? Was it
Yeah,
winds? Or?
we had a bunch of wind damage, and I had a whole section of my fence that
Oh,
collapsed. So yeah,
geez, that's never fun.
yeah.
Not fun at all. Yeah, I mean, we're getting to the fall weather here. It's still pretty much like 9 degrees here in Texas, so it hasn't really felt like fall yet. But
Oh, it's
hopefully it
beautiful
starts.
out here today. Yeah,
Oh, nice. Yeah, hopefully it
yeah,
starts
just
cooling down, but
yeah.
it hasn't yet. Let's see. Oh, people are already in the chat. Let's see who's in here real quick. Ostradamus Toys. Hello, friends.
Hey,
Let's
so
go.
Oz,
Hey, Oz. Yeah, I mean, so Oz is going to Legion's Con, so he'll see all three of us out there.
that's
So
good.
awesome,
we'll
awesome.
make sure to hook up with him. Collecting Brothers is in the house. Hello, everyone. He's
How we
saying,
doing?
hey, Oz. My buddy's customs. My buddy, man, I, I just want to confirm that was your picture, right, in our chat as far as your Frankenstein. Because if it was, man, I feel, man, that's terrible. And I just like it sucks when stuff like that happens. But yeah, not a good feeling. Oh, but yeah, Buddy said yes. Yeah, man. It just so
Damn,
anybody
that
doesn't know,
sucks.
yeah, Buddy's Frankenstein foot broke off at the peg, and oh, that stinks. Actually, and yeah, it's not cool when that happens because I know my Mondo Tila. I think I sent y'all or I think I sent y'all pictures in our group chat.
Oh yeah, that is terrible. Because that
Yeah,
was like
yeah,
a 200 and something dollar figure, right?
almost 300,
Oh
and
my
yeah,
god.
it just broke clean off with when I took it out of the wrist, out of the forearm, and I was like, what the
Oh,
heck? And so
Are they gonna take care of you?
yeah. I reached
That's
out to
nice.
them, and yeah,
okay,
they're gonna
that's
send
good.
me they're gonna send me a brand new. I think it was a gripping hand, and then also a brand new body. So because
Oh, fantastic.
they even mentioned, well, you can try. Do you want us to just send you a new hand, and then you can try taking the peg out from the because it's flushed. I mean, the peg is like flushed, broken off in the wrist area.
Yeah.
And she said, well, you can try and take some tweezers or something to kind of pull it out and like heat this area up, and then kind of pull it. And I started kind of doing that, but man, I'm gonna until I get satisfaction, then I'll go down that route. So she's boxed up. I haven't messed with her yet, but once I get the new one, which will be probably like another month or two, because I think they said they're getting extra stock from China. So
Hmm.
once all that comes over, but no, I will say that about Mondo. They take care of you really well. And
That's
Oz
good.
says here for Four Horsemen, yeah, he said we'll make sure to reach out to customer service and get it replaced. Yep, especially for Buddy because Buddy's a good guy, man. You hate seeing that. I mean, and that's with all lines. Again, I just mentioned Mondo, and that's like again higher end, scale and price. And again, it's with everyone. I mean, you're gonna run into that, but it sucks when it happens because like you get so excited, you want
Hmm.
to, you're playing with the figure, you're doing stuff, and also bam, that just happens. You're like, dang.
Horsemen have always taken care of whatever problem I've ever had.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and see, I don't think. Luckily, knock on wood, fingers crossed. I haven't had any issues like that yet. But I mean, if you reach out to their customer service, would they just
Hmm.
send you a brand new one? So,
Yeah,
or is
I've only ever had like I had some weapons that like a shield that like how this little peg that goes into the handle, and
oh
that was
okay,
broken, and they sent me a whole new shield, and then like it was like 2 weeks later too, and
okay,
then one time the shoulder pauldrons, I got two left shoulder pauldrons instead of like one for each arm,
yep.
and then they sent me the right thing, and then
Actually, you know what? I think my it's probably too late now. Which I mean, it doesn't matter. But I think my oh man, what was the power con? Not the power. He wasn't exclusive, but he was available from Cosmic Legions, the Green Dragon. What was his name? Was it Scourge or
Scourge, yeah,
Scourge? Yeah,
Scourge,
I think he has two right feet. I'm not sure. I'll have to bring it
hmm
up next time and see if see if he has two. I mean, show it to y'all or send pictures because I think he does
yeah,
have two right feet. Which I mean, that doesn't really bother me too much. But yeah, I think because the way it looks kind of weird, and I
yeah.
don't know if I haven't done any research to find out if that's like an ongoing like or
Mm.
that's been like a reported issue or not. So
Yeah. Their turnaround's really good though. It was just like a couple weeks each time.
Oh, nice.
Unlike Mezco, who takes their time with stuff.
What did you
again,
have to get from Mezco replaced?
So my Two-Face, God, I don't remember when they went back in stock. February, maybe?
Okay.
My Two-Face, his left leg is like seized up. It won't move.
oh yeah, you mentioned that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Weird.
And I contacted them and they said they were going to send me a new one and still nothing. So, but
And that-
I mean,
is that-
everyone's told me they'll take care of me. It's just going to take a while. So,
And sometimes, well, like Chris, wasn't you got like something weird from Mezco too? Like it was like out of the was it a replacement or something for Mezco Monday or so, you got like essentially a free figure, right? Out of the blue.
Yeah, the crow. So I told the story last week, but essentially I had won a Mezco Monday maybe like last year sometime. And then about 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, I received another copy of that same figure that I'd received from. That was kind of nice.
Oh man, let's see here. Oh, here's.
Did they ever reach out to you, John?
No, not yet. Not
you still
yet.
haven't heard
So
from them? I would maybe at this point I would maybe reach out to them.
I probably will just to see what they say. I know another buddy of ours who won I think 2 weeks or the week before me, toy photo guy, and we featured his work on here before, and we kind of have like a side chat. He's like, hey, have you heard anything yet? It's like, nope. It's like, so he's like, what do you think is going to happen first, Legion's Con 2025 or let's get our thing?
I reached out to them after about a week.
Okay.
And then maybe a week later they reached out to me. So when I won.
Yeah.
So
I might give that a try just because it might be maybe again they probably have so much going on, especially trying to get ready for RumbleCon and New York Comic Con. So I don't know.
New York Comic Con and stuff, yeah. Oh, I wonder if the crab guy is going to be the exclusive.
I don't know.
We'll talk about it. I guess we'll
definitely talk about it.
Also, the video like literally dropped before.
Before we started.
5 minutes before we got on here.
Yep.
I didn't got a chance to watch it. I was watching Moz and kind of.
We should watch it live.
Yep. Definitely, we'll watch it live. I'm excited for that. Let's see here. Here's Payne Toy Samples. What's up, Aaron? What's up, man?
How we doing?
How you doing?
And then put him in poses where he's trying to change his foot. Oh man. Well, I mean, again, you'll get taken care of, but we'll make sure of it. Everyone's saying hello in the chat. Payne, Brick, something. Hey, Brick. Hey, if you pull up your real quick, and then we'll talk about it here in a minute. But just pull up what you showed backstage, Rob. Your the guy.
Yeah. You want to see him? Well, I was saving him for the.
Well, just because, me and Brick, we're still waiting, basically. So
I'm marshaling.
Yeah. So
he's pretty sweet.
We're still waiting. So I just wanted to make sure Brick got a hold of that, just or saw that before if he had to jump off early,
just to make you feel bad.
Yeah. I don't mean to do it, but it's like, hey, if I feel bad, I like to have somebody else feel bad too. It makes me, share in the pain because it's one team.
Yeah.
But I was saying, Brick, I hope today's treating you better than yesterday. Yeah, and that's the other thing, Brick. Yeah, he's been been battling sickness, so hopefully you're doing a lot better, Brick. Get well soon. And then Oz says, check in the chat, Brick posted. Oh, check in the chat, posted pics. Oh, he's talking to Brick about the foot in our group chat. So, John, I sent you a few DMs on IG of the broken ankle and fun poses I've been putting him in.
Yeah, with Frankenstein, it's almost a plus.
Yeah. I mean, you do got to put him back together. I mean, he is put together, so he is stitched together. Yeah. So maybe those stitches kind of just came undone. I mean, has that ever happened? I know that happened with me one time with stitches. They actually got it was on my knee. And I wasn't careful enough, and I actually popped them, and that's like the cut of my knee split open. Yeah. It was like the worst spot you can have stitches or have a cut is on your knee because you basically have to like bend it all the time. So I popped them and had to go back to the emergency room and get them redone and stuff. So that's never fun. Aaron saying hi to Bud, saying hi to Brick. Saying hi to Aaron, man. Everyone's like, man, it's like everybody's popping in today. Now, Yeah, no, that's the great thing about the community, man. When people help, get something for someone, yeah, it's always a good, good feeling, and that, just the camaraderie we have each other, that's
Yeah.
always nice to kind of just, go in on something, whether celebrating a birthday or just, just to have a gift, just to, hey, we want to give you this, so that's always nice. Oh, Brick said, haha, all good. Me and John are in the same sad boat. Yep. We'll get ours eventually, Brick. Don't worry, and then we'll be able to enjoy it. But I mean, with that, I mean, I can make.
Well,
you
I
full
don't have
screen.
Frankenstein, so whatever.
Well, I mean, I can make you full screen real quick, and you can show off that amazing
Sure.
Marshall.
I don't have all of his accessories with me. It comes in a really nice window box, actually.
Oh yeah, I've seen
yeah.
that. It's really
It
nice.
feels pretty premium, though. Yeah, I'm a big fan of this. Have you had pure nostalgia fuel.
Oh, definitely. No, I was gonna say, have you had any problems with like the hips or the legs or anything? I saw some
Absolutely
people...
not. No,
Nice.
I haven't. Yeah, he's really smooth. I mean, this is better. I would say not quite Mezco level, but better than like Marvel Legend or something like that.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Well, what's the and then what's the scale? I've only seen a couple.
Let me see if I got a Legend over.
I mean, you got all that in the back right there.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, but that's all Super 7 and stuff.
Oh, okay. Yeah, those are big boys.
Yeah. Hold on. Give me 1 second. I might have a Legend. Oh, I got Legends in here. Okay. So here is. Brick Top. Hammerhead.
Hammerhead. I was about to say
Flat
Top.
So he's a little taller. Not too bad. Just a little taller.
Not bad.
Yeah, it fit in great. He'll look great next to Cosmic Legions.
Yeah. Probably. Oh, yeah. That would definitely work, especially the kind of like the real alien-like creatures. I could see them working like that.
Cosmic Legions and Black Series. I think all that all look really good.
It's so fun looking. The colors are like, like I don't know. It lends itself. It's very toyetic,
Yeah. Well, that was the appeal of the original, So
yeah.
Chris is so cheesy. It's very toyetic.
Dude, that's the phrase. I mean, if you're in the industry, that's what it is. Toyetic.
Yeah, man.
Not even a greeting, just right into fucking burning me. Just.
Well, I saw KT laughing.
Nothing wrong with that word.
I'm like, what's
gotta keep it fun.
I'm like, what's happening, man? Because KT's laughing, and backstage, I'm like, what's going on? So let me pull him up.
How you been, guys? How you been?
How we doing?
Good. Brick saying, so he might actually be about the same height as your Super 7s, or is he more with Marvel Legends?
I mean, a little bit taller than Marvel Legends. Let me see. I gotta try not to knock over all this stuff here.
Night Terrors, do you by chance have Night Terror? Sorry, just go off.
Oh, is that a Super 7?
Yeah.
Oh man, which one is that?
Captain Death, Dreadstar.
Oh, okay. Huh.
Yeah.
You know what?
He's part of their worst line.
So yeah, if you like the pirate robot, the pirate skeleton thingy, you know what you would enjoy as a horror fan? Watch season 1 of Channel Zero, and they have I almost feel like they took inspiration off whatever franchise that's from, for like the supernatural aspect.
Yeah.
Watch though, it's so trippy. Like, yeah, highly recommend it.
I don't know, he comes in about the same size though. Yeah, so he'd go in good with your Super 7s.
What is that from? The skeleton pirate
guy. He's part of their worst line, which is actually it's an in-house.
So it's like a retro toy that they brought back. It wasn't like a show or anything like that or a movie.
Yeah, no, it's their own IP. The worst.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
awesome.
So. He's space ghost pirate.
Is that his lore?
Yeah. Yeah, because he has like robotic parts and stuff too. I figured, what the hell?
Yeah, man. I feel you.
I'm doing something new real quick. Give me 1 second, because
do we all finish our reveals? Or pickups?
No, I'm the only one that's done anything.
Oh,
Yeah, we just started.
John
yeah.
wanted to see my Brave Star because he's waiting on.
Well, let me
getting
know
his.
when you want me to
Okay.
start because I have lots of
Yeah.
pickups to go over.
I have.
Okay.
So I missed show and tell last week, and I finally got Tigra in.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Let me see.
She's awesome.
Very nice.
Huh?
Oh man, here we go.
Yeah.
You're gonna get
you want
KT
me to?
excited.
I know what he wants.
Ah, man,
Yeah.
culture. I see.
Yeah. I covered her up a little bit to make this a little more tasteful.
Yeah, take the
So.
top off. No Diddy. Let's see what it is.
Hold on. I got to get the head off.
Wait, don't show on the.
Yeah. Hell. There you go. But yeah, it's all movie accurate.
Underneath.
Well,
Yeah. Just like
Yeah.
just like the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's movie accurate.
Oh, I thought it was one of those. You know what I'm talking about? That one company that makes those like weird 112
Phase-in?
Barbie doll.
Oh
no,
yeah,
no.
yeah. I know what you're talking
Yeah, like I don't knock
This
them,
is
but
a-
I just, you know.
This is a really fantastic figure. Like, if you do like Conan photography, I totally.
And that's articulated too, like me.
Yeah. She's articulated. She's got the same
Oh.
articulation as the Dark Wolf figure that came out.
Well, wait, so there's a new figure, right?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah.
wasn't sure if it was a vintage or something like that.
I think she's still up on 5K. She's like $70, I think.
And the character is from Conan, or is just something you put as?
No, it's from Fire and Ice, which is Frank Frazetta written movie, and it's based on his artwork.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I mean, and she looks just like a Frank Frazetta, painting.
And you have the Dark Wolf figure, right?
Yeah, I have Dark Wolf too. Yeah,
Did you pre-order the Norseman today?
I did.
Yeah, so did I. But I went through BBTS, but yeah, I pre-ordered him.
The what? The Norseman?
Norseman, yeah.
That's from
Same. The Frazetta girls.
Yeah, from Frazetta.
Oh, I didn't see the post. I'm curious what they look like.
He's pretty cool.
Nice.
Just a Viking-looking figure. And then I got a big NECA shipment from Target today. I got a new Cooper kid.
Oh, nice.
And then I got.
Do you have any of those opened?
Yeah, they're awesome.
Can we see a size comparison?
With what?
I don't know, whatever you got lying around.
Well, that's NECA, so it's probably what, like 7-inch, 6-inch?
I know. I just because they're
it's
supposed to be
6-inch scale.
and so I want to see what they scale to, like with a 6.
Probably
So-
like giant kids next to adults. yeah, that's what I thought.
I don't know. I mean, it.
Do you watch One Piece, Chris?
No, I've never seen it.
Oh, I can't use the reference then. Damn it.
I don't know. The scale's okay.
I guess I was the only one
I mean,
who
they're
was skipping
kids, so-
college classes to catch up on One Piece when I was 25. I mean, actually younger. It's 21, 22.
Everybody tells me to watch it. But I'm so intimidated.
At this point, bro, don't even try. Like you have such a long road.
I'll wait for the live
I
action.
I put this.
No, sorry. Wrong.
I put this kid in a pic with Nosferatu yesterday, and it looked great. So
Cool.
I didn't have any problems with it. And then I got one of the Planet of the Apes.
Oh, nice.
Ooh, nice.
Is that Ursu?
It's not. No, it's just a soldier.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
but he was
man,
up on Target. He was up
only
on Target.
Mezco made them, and not NECA.
I know.
Yeah.
You know what though? This thing is like I kind of expected it to be taller, and it
Yeah,
looks
it
like
is
it's gonna fit with Zayas pretty good. So
Okay.
I'm pretty excited.
Yeah,
And then
that figure, yeah.
I got 80s Elf in. So,
Oh, nice.
but I love it. I love Elf. So
What's
He's got a lot of great-
Yeah,
Huh?
I'm not familiar with Frank Fazetta's art per se. I'm only familiar with like the Conan movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger that I watched. Like I think only for the first time, like maybe like within the last 5 years.
That's
So yeah,
crazy.
Oh wow.
yeah.
Yeah,
Crazy.
we'll get you trained up, KT. Don't worry about it.
I'm catching up slowly. Yeah.
But
Gotta watch
that's Fire and
Beastmaster.
Ice. Fire and Ice
Oh,
is awesome.
yeah, yeah, are nice, yeah. Because
Master
they did they used rotoscoping, right?
Yeah,
The
for Fire and
animation?
Ice. Yeah.
Yeah. Almost like the God, what was the
The
what's the
Hobbit
one
movies?
the Hobbit
Winter.
movies and what was the Dragon Slayer? What was the Dirk the Daring? Which one was that one? as far as the animators, it was a famous.
Oh, it's called Dragon's Lair. Dragon's
Dragon's
Lair.
Lair. Yeah.
Oh, the Don Bluth thing. Yeah.
Don Bluth, yeah.
Yeah.
It kind of gave me those kind of feelings. But man,
Yeah.
I kind of love that kind of animation when they use rotoscoping and it
Yeah.
has that kind of real fluid, lifelike. Because I mean, that's essentially what they're doing. So
Yeah, Disney used to use that all the time.
yeah, I wish they would go back to it at least for nostalgia purposes. But
yeah, I mean,
kind of like with Beetlejuice, I did like the claymation scenes in there. It kind of reminded me like of classic Burton when he would do claymation. So when they were, I mean, when you throw stuff like that in films, I think it's cool. So, oh man, we are an official live stream now because I think where is it at? Oh, here he is, Nolan. What's up, Nolan? Nolan's everywhere, man. That's the reason why I said that, because Nolan, man, if you have a live stream, you got Nolan on there, then you're official at that.
Let's go,
Because I don't know how he bounces around to all these streams, man, but he makes it work. So
it's good.
Oh, but he says I'm on episode 51. Okay.
Oh, wait, Brick. To answer your question, yes, I'm caught up on One Piece. I make it a mission to be caught up because it sucks being behind on that show.
So you don't buy the figures, but you watch the show and you like the show.
I've talked about this. I said the same thing numerous times, dog. It's weird. Like I've been a diehard anime watcher, but I think it's because like when it blew up mainstream, all like the casuals started cosplaying shit. Yeah. Now I'm like, I don't want to really rep it with you guys being the face of it. Like, because dude, you talk to any of these kids and they go and list like the same 5 mainstream animes. I'm like, nothing else, like deeper, like Yu Hakusho, Trigun, Hellsing, Fullmetal Alchemist, nothing. Like doesn't click. So yeah, but who's next for the toy show? The show and tell. Should I go?
Yeah, you said you got a bunch of stuff.
All right, cool. So all right, so let's start with the big Kahuna and
all One Piece figures.
It's huge. And I will not be unboxing this, but you guys.
Oh my gosh!
Holy crap!
How big is that?
This is my head.
Size comparison. Wow.
Oh man.
So like, I know I'm gonna love this. I've seen the reviews and stuff of this, but like, it's pretty much what you got in the first one, but you don't have to worry about a wire jacket. This is just one piece jacket. And I think it comes with a shotgun. So that's if you don't have enough. Like I have like a shitload of shotguns, but if you're not there yet, this will help you. Super excited.
That was a BBTS exclusive, right?
Yes, this was a BBTS / PX exclusive. Always been a big fan of the character since a kid. Never read the comics. It was weird. Like I always thought he had a cool ass design, but like I never really got into the comics because I was so busy reading up on Constantine, Blade, Spawn, and a bunch of other like dark characters. So he just fell on the side. I'm gonna put that on the to-do list to actually read back and catch up on his comics. And then I got the rest of my Strange Tales Marvel Legends wave. So this one I do not give a shit about because I already have Mezco Moon Knight. I just wanted it for the BAF piece. So anyone in the chat, if you want this, I'll give it to you for like fucking just pay for shipping. It's yours. I don't give a fuck. Just I don't have the room. What's his name again? John Hellstrom. Oh, Damien Hellstrom. This guy's super cool. I do know he runs in the Midnight Suns universe. I did read one series with him in it. So I'm super excited. I think he's like the son of a demon or something like that. But he's a good guy. So super excited. I did not expect Hasbro to drop this after the what's it called again? The Engine of Vengeance or something? Did I get that right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
the Vengeance.
Yes.
HasLab. I thought they were gonna punch us in the balls and not give this to us, but they did. They gave us
one of the figures they offered as a bonus figure.
They gave this, and they gave not Green Goblin, Goblin Queen.
Yeah.
But
different.
like I chalked it up to maybe they found a loophole and it was like, oh, because this is the animated version, not the comic version. But I think they just don't care anymore. I'm happy. I'm here for it. So keep them coming. Now we need Mephisto, and I'll be good. I have the next one is Dr. Voodoo, I believe. Brother Voodoo. Jesus Christ, I'm terrible at this today. Brother Voodoo.
He hasn't gotten his PhD yet. He's still working on it.
Dude, I promise you, this is a bad reflection on my comic knowledge. But anyways, Brother Voodoo, super dope character. I actually do. Actually, he is my favorite in the Doctor Strange universe. I did have the original, but this one's a lot better because it has his modern look of having the skull the skull painted on his face, which I like. I think it makes him stand up better. Um, and if you're hip to the current comics, I believe he's the current Sorcerer Supreme. I might be behind, and they changed the status, but last time I checked, he was. He was running the school, and I have two more. Sorry. This one actually let me do this one first, since I don't give a shit about. Well, I care, but I don't give too much a shit. Wolverine. I originally was gonna pass on this because it does not come with the BAF piece. But after seeing some people take pictures of it, sorry if I can't remember the names, but people have taken great pictures with this guy. Like I said, I do love Ghost Rider. I love the way he looks and stuff like that. I love his backstory. Plus I love Wolverine, so I'm like, whatever, fuck it, treat yourself. And then the last one, this one I actually wanted, like really wanted, is Lilith, which is, if you know, you know. She is one of Blade's big baddies. Actually, and actually, I don't know if it's the current update, but at one point she was or is going to be played by Mia Goth in the upcoming Blade movie. I don't know if that's still the story, but originally this was.
Good luck
She's
on that.
basically Dracula. Yeah, she's basically Dracula's like like second command type thing, or sometimes she acts on her own. But super cool head sculpts. Did not see Hasbro point this one out. My only gripe with it, no, I don't think I have any gripes on it. If this is the current female buck, I have no gripes on it. I can't tell right now. I feel like it might be. I don't know. Anyways, so yeah, that's for all for Marvel Legends and my Mezco Ghost Rider, and the last to finish it off. Actually, I did get the Frankenstein from Four Horsemen, but I feel like you guys have been shown that to death, so I'm good. Um, this
Yeah.
I was not planning on buying this
Wow.
anytime
There you
soon,
Nice.
but apparently this one went up on the it went up from 25 to $40. I don't know why.
It
So
went from 40 to
So did you
25?
pay $40?
No, I paid 25. That's the only reason that's what I said. The only
Yeah.
reason why I bought this is
Oh,
because
okay.
Amazon dropped it for like a night to 25, and I was like, well, fuck
Gotcha.
it. If I don't get, yeah, whatever.
There you go, bro.
So, oh, nice. So this is the replacement. The first one came in, it had cracks on its like fucking nose, and I was like, nah, nah, not for a full price. Get the fuck out of here.
What's that character's name?
Ripster.
Ripster. Okay, I don't know why. I just remember there's a character called
Streaks.
Slam Jamma, and that just like resonates in my head.
So there's Slamu, which is the football guy. Ripster was like the greaser looking, kind of like biker looking guy. Streaks was my personal favorite. I don't know why. Just because he was a tiger shark. I'm a big shark fan, but I could never rollerblade, so like I didn't really get the rollerblade. And then besides him, you have, who am I missing? Fuck, what's his name? The hammerhead guy. What's his name?
Was it 3 or 4? Was it as far as the part of the team?
Slamu, Shrieks, Ripster, and then the other guy, I'm just forgetting his name, the hammerhead guy. And then the enemies, he had Slasher and Dr. Piranha.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do with this guy yet, to be honest. Because this is not my style of photography.
You know, sometimes it's just nice to have them.
Yeah, just
that's
okay.
what I'm thinking too. I think I just might I might be like my HasLab Sentinel. I'll just sit in the corner and just look at me.
It's nice to just have them. It doesn't, don't have to really.
I'm not great at Transformers photography, but like I like having them.
Yeah, so. I feel you. So yeah, I'm happy about all my. Well, I mean, like, it's end of the year, so all those pre-orders are in processing. So
that's by the way, is the hammer itch.
Dude, this year I feel like it's been crazier, right? I guess we're fully out of COVID symptoms, right?
You're talking about like Mezco's production? Is that what you mean?
I'm talking, not even just Mezco, bro. Everywhere, I feel like everyone's like kicking it up a notch this year.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm more. I was gonna say caked up, but that would mean I have more ass. No, I would say I'm more like breaded up this year. So like, I feel like I would notice. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. You could pull. You could be the reverse. Maybe because I was in debt before, I didn't give a shit. Maybe I was just like, whatever, fuck it, more debt, more debt, more
Yeah,
debt.
yeah, that could be true too. Yeah,
So yeah,
once you
maybe
start kind of
who knows? But yeah, I just feel. I maybe personally, I feel like they've like stepped it up. I mean, Four Horsemen. I mean, come on, we had Figure
Dude.
Obscura. I expected the LegionCon exclusives. I expected. I did not expect a 4-pack for the 100.
yeah.
Oh yeah, for the skeletons.
Yeah,
Skeletons.
I mean, like I just
Are you
wasn't. I
getting
wasn't
it?
expect. What's up?
Are you gonna get it?
Yes, I'm definitely gonna get them. The question is, do I get 2 other of the original skeletons? Will that drop the value of the 2 other builders of
Right.
the older
Yeah.
builders? That's my
Like the
question.
original builders?
Yeah, the first one
Well,
Yeah. With the armor, yeah.
with does it have armor? I don't think it had
No,
armor.
no,
Well,
no.
okay,
He's
you're not talking
talking.
about
no,
the
no, you're
original
talking,
skeletons. You're talking about
He's
the
talking
newer
about the
skeleton, but the
The
first
version two, right? Version
Yeah.
2,
Oh
the
no,
one
no,
that just came
no,
out.
I'm talking about the skeleton builder.
It came out this year.
Just the bones, no armor.
The one I got you, right?
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that one.
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
So I mean, John was nice enough to give me one. No, I don't know if I still need the 2 more to complete my 3 rule.
Well, not if you're getting 4, but I guess they're not the same color. So
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not the same color. It's like ash and gray.
Yeah.
And then the version 2 is kind of like almost like a yellowish white, I guess.
Yeah,
So,
like how
I
the
looked today. I
extra
sent you guys
buttons-
the comparison. It's more
Yeah.
yellowish, and I think
Yeah.
Max whatever his name is, he's like a different shade, but he's still within the same spectrum of like, like yellow whitish.
I wonder if they'll have them at Legion's Con.
I mean, it's for pre-order, so I think they said on the post it was going to be later next year. I think is when they're going to be dropping.
Yeah.
That's why. Oh, there's Oz. Yep, he's got the answers right there. He says, the answer is yes, KT. You need more skeletons.
Dude, I have I have way more than I've actually shot at my whole page. Like if you go to my page, you would never guess I have so many.
Honestly, I love the rule of 3. I follow it, but there's never enough skeletons. You can never have enough
Yeah.
skeletons.
Yeah.
I'm with that too.
You can say that for everything though.
I mean, you literally could just pop the heads off, man. Just make your own little kind of like pile right there, just like skulls. So you
That's
can never go
true.
wrong with that.
I do notice that the Mythic Legion skeleton heads are bigger than like normal
Yeah.
112. Did you notice that?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
The proportions are a little different for sure.
Right? Because like when I be trying to use their spare heads for like a Mezco shot, I'm like, these heads are too fucking big. Even for a spawn, McFarlane spawn. Like I put I actually kept it up. I have a Mythic Legion skull on him holding it. And then like I didn't notice it till after I posted. I'm like, that's a big fucking head. I'm like, I was like, whoever died like had like a gigantic head. So I'm like, whatever. I hope no one notices that shit. But yeah, that's all I got so far. Anyone else?
You want to go, Chris?
Yeah, I'll go next. Speaking of everybody talking about Frankenstein, since we've already kind of covered it, I'm just going to talk about some maybe things that I found kind of interesting about it. First off is the height. John might have mentioned this last time, but it is very tall.
Yeah, he's a tall guy.
I really like that, and I was very surprised by it upon opening that they went so tall with it. Of course, the sculpt is amazing. It's really good. It does have the Valiant Knight neck, so you can get that full range, which is awesome. I love to see them doing that.
Did you have any problems with the neck ball joint? Because I think that's what KT had posted. There's a couple people that have issues with that.
Not good, working great.
So Chris, when you
What's the issue?
just,
I mean,
been
it's tight on some people.
Yeah,
I think it's
been-
broken. It's actually broken for a couple people.
when you
Yeah.
get at I'm saying that's how people experience. But I'm saying when you work it or play with it, just blow dry the neck piece. And apparently now that I discovered, so the neck piece will break off because if you look closer, you see the paint is kind of like
Fraying off. Yeah.
painted in the creases of where the hinge moves.
Yeah.
I think that's what happened, and that's why it's because it's all one piece. Cold is just snapping off.
Interesting.
Another thing that people complained about, I didn't have this issue, but I'm gonna test it out. Is that when you swap out the boots for the feet?
Yeah.
Some people said that the peg, whatever the peg thingy, like breaks off when you slide the feet off. So test that as well.
We were talking about that earlier. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
like the other.
I didn't have any
foot.
issues though, so I can't really say it's from personal experience.
Another thing we haven't talked about, and I want to confer with you guys, if you have switched over to putting this on, Did you guys have to remove this section, which is
Yes.
just kind of yes?
Yeah,
Okay,
I did. Yeah, I did. Yeah.
that was interesting. I don't think they've done that before. I think like I guess I'm just so accustomed to Mezco, and they kind of have that little here's how you kind of play with this figure thing. It would have been nice to have something like that,
Yeah.
but you know,
I'm surprised that you put the pants on top of the underneath the loincloth. I just did the loincloth. Am I doing,
I just thought it looked kind of cool.
Yeah.
I just wanted to have it look different
okay.
than John. I just wanted to show that it was you can do a lot of looks
I
with
like that.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks good.
So, last couple of things I wanted to say is when I was looking at the set, we've got all these accessories. We've seen all the accessories. It reminded me of, in a great way, I don't know if you guys remember this, but in the 90s, maybe 2000s, McFarlane had come out with those movie monsters.
Oh, yep.
And it was like the monster
Mhm.
and then like a little set with all these accessories. And some
Yeah.
of the particularly Cornboy, right, used to work for McFarlane, and I couldn't just
Yep.
help but feel this was this amazing homage to kind of like that era of action figure, So I thought that was really cool, like a really cool kind of nod.
Yeah.
And
My store down the street still has one of those on the shelf.
oh really? Those things are cool, man.
Like
Way
Yeah.
ahead
the
of their time.
Hunchback, yeah.
And so now I just kind of want to talk about a couple of negatives here. I felt like this torso was very long, and it was long enough to probably have a hinge there. I feel like they could have kind of gotten a hinge
Yeah,
there.
I can
Would have
see that.
added some things to it. And then what was the last thing that I kind of noticed that was a little odd? Mostly just that. If I remember the other thing, I'll let you guys know. But yeah, it's I would solid 8 out of 10. I really like it. I think it's a very cool offering. Probably the coolest figure Obscura since the Horseman. I think the Headless Horseman.
Yeah.
Because the QC effects, I'm gonna probably rate it lower than the last two figs we got.
So this is my buddy's. This is the pics that he sent me. So this is his
Damn.
Frankenstein foot.
Sucks.
So it looks like from the pictures, like that piece right there. Like I don't know if y'all can see. It just looked
yeah,
like
the
it just,
the wheel hingey thing. Yeah.
like it just broke off. It's like,
Also, guys, it's
dang.
the monster. It's not Frankenstein.
Yeah, the creature. Yeah, the creature.
The creature, yeah.
Damn, that sucks.
Mm.
Now I'm gonna play with mine more and try to see if I can.
See if you can break it.
See,
No, I want to roughhouse it and make sure because I don't know how Forestman like what's their window
Well, we were talking about
policy.
it, Rob. I mean, yeah, you had some stuff.
Like, is it for life? Because then, like, by all means, I'll just take the, I'll just work, roll with
They
it.
have a pretty good customer service, right?
Mezco has
yeah, they have fantastic customer service.
Mezco, I
There
think,
you
has
go,
a 30-day time frame.
I'm sure if it was within 30 days or something like that, they'd say.
Well, I mean,
Also,
if it's outside,
unlike
30 days.
Mezco, you wouldn't have to wait six months.
There
to
you go.
send
There you
it.
go, man.
But the outside
Rob.
30 days, will they replace it, or I have to look at it right now?
I mean,
I don't know. I've never had that issue.
I'm not gonna fuck with
yeah.
it.
I have so many perfect ones that.
KT's gonna wait till the 31st day, then he's gonna be going like all this,
Yeah.
and then he's gonna break it and like, look, see, I told you guys they wouldn't replace it.
I was
Like,
gonna bring it on screen, but I'm like, let me not pull a John and try to rush something and fuck it off. So just leave it.
hey, I didn't mess anything up. I misplaced things. I don't know where they are because I just dumped it out. So
By the way, John, this
out of
guy
all
is
the figures, you take a Mezco tray that's full of little microscopic things. Okay, go. Toy mine now.
hey man, I don't got time to mess around. Like I gotta get a shot off. I gotta put him. I gotta pose him up. I gotta shoot him. Gotta get going.
What's up with these little grenades? Where do I put
They're
this?
they're like the batteries. So you have that wire that goes to that machine, and you can
Yeah.
like there's holes at the top
Oh,
of
they're
those.
batteries?
Yeah, I mean
Why would Frankenstein have grenades?
Yeah,
I don't know. Man.
you
Like,
put
badass. He's got grenades.
When I was
Put the
watching
tip-
when I was watching Dork's review, maybe I wasn't like really like listening to him. Like when he showed that part, I was like, "So are these supposed to be like is Dr. Frankenstein like making moonshine on the side
Yeah.
to support his hobby?"
Yeah. Also, a little afraid of this.
what is that?
This
What the fuck
this
is that?
This is Mezco energy right now.
What is
you know,
that?
This is it's the butt plug that comes. Or we're 15 minutes in, right? It goes on this turn crank here, but it's like a separate piece.
Oh,
Oh.
is this every piece or did it break off?
Dude,
It was in
I
the
don't-
packaging separately,
Okay.
Let me go check right now. Fuck you, Chris. You got me scared.
dude. I hope it was a separate piece.
Yeah, I don't have mine with me, but yeah, I'll have to check it out. I mean, yeah, something like that. Exactly, Mezco vibes were going on right there. So I was like, what is that? It's like so small.
Chris, what the fuck are you talking about?
Is yours glued? Did I break mine?
Yeah, dog. Wait, the thing that turns it, right?
Little turn crank.
The handle, right?
The handle, right?
Oh, yours isn't removable.
No, dude. Yeah, go email them. God,
Dude,
he's doing the shit out of me.
I got glue. It's all good. It's all good.
Chris, like, I got super glue, man. I'm good.
You know what?
I will-
Screw you. No, I'm not gonna. I was thinking about swapping out his legs, but I'm not gonna do it on. I don't want to break him on live. That's gonna like break my heart right there.
The first
my
15 minutes
God.
of this episode, when I was just looking down and you guys were talking, I was trying to get his freaking hips on.
Yo, but I no joke. But his head, like, yo, the ball that connects with the head, like, it's. I gotta heat it up before I even try to fuck with it. It's crazy.
Oh my gosh.
Damn.
Oh man, is that all you got, Chris?
That's it.
Well, for me, not a whole lot. Actually, it's something that was gifted to me. It was actually what I got was a gift from the GOC crew. Mr. Night Terrors gave me a heads up that this was coming. So what I got was the actually it's funny because I got the latest Green Lantern McFarlane figure, but instead of it being Tomar Ree and Abin Sur, I actually got the Chase figure.
Whoa.
So
Whoa.
Nice.
So I got I think his name's Arcus, I think. So
Sorry.
yeah, I got him, and then of course he comes with the Green Man head.
Yeah.
So he comes with a shield, a lot of good accessories, lantern.
So
And
the
then
chase is the head, right? Like that head doesn't come on the other ones.
Right. These two, yeah. Well, so it's the funny thing. So the chase is the heads, and then actually this body, because he looks similar, right, to the one that I was the How. Because the reason why I wanted the Tomari is because the shoulders on the Tomari Abin Sur head has the green shoulder pads. So what my plan was to take this Hal Jordan head and then put it on that body.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I was getting all excited, and I was like, oh man, it's coming. I got the delivery notice. I opened it up and I'm just like, oh dang.
Dang, I got the rare one.
I got the rare one. It's like, but it's got the basically the tank top. So I was just like, but no, I mean it's an amazing looking figure. I mean, it's just like the detail on it.
Are you gonna order the other one?
He's coming tomorrow.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's like I was so jammed up to get that one with the shoulder piece. But again, when you
to be fair though, I think that's a figure you need two of because it's got so many heads,
Exactly.
Like,
Wait.
Yeah,
So John, it was supposed to come with the green shoulder pad, was it not?
No, not with the chase though. Again, the chase doesn't come with it.
Chase. Oh,
yeah,
okay.
the chase. Yeah. So with the one that's the non-chase, it should be looking like this somewhat. So he's gonna have like the green. But again, I mean, I appreciate it, KT, man, because now I can do this. Look at that.
Even if you don't want to collect McFarlane as much as I wish, at least you'll have a definitive Green Lantern setup.
No, and actually, I think we'll talk about when we cover some of the new stuff from McFarlane. But I mean, like these kind of figures, I don't mind. Well, obviously it's Green Lantern, but the cape situation, and even the hype. But I think when you damn, when I have them all together like this, it's like shoot,
looks cool.
It's freaking awesome. But yeah, I think some of the, some things. I mean, Chris would probably have a better definitive opinion about McFarlane as far as like some of the issues, but. I'm not too big on like some of the
articulation.
Articulation is actually pretty good. It's just, man, sometimes trying to get them to like in poses and for them to keep those poses, like to stand up in them, like stable, it can be kind of tough. But I mean, overall, they look amazing. And again, like the Superman, Batmans that I have, I mean, those plastic capes, I can't deal with it, especially after getting the Mezco Superman and the Moffic Superman. Batman as well. It's like those. Yeah,
Well, I mean, the new McFarlane Superman does come with the cloth cape.
Yeah, well, we'll talk about that. We'll see.
It's just the old figure, though. It's like the old figure with a cloth cape instead.
Yeah, we'll get into that. But no, appreciate it, man. And I'm building my Green Lantern team right now. So,
Chris, just to let you know, I did try to turn like I said, trying to turn the head on this, and it was like so stuck. If I actually fucked with it, I definitely would have snapped it off. So I blew dry it So I recommend doing that before every play use.
Blow dry before use.
So Brick said, it's such a weird practice by McFarlane. Order a fig and get a different one. Congrats.
Dude, it's not McFarlane though. To be fair, it is Amazon. Actually, yeah, it's solely Amazon because it
Well,
just
this was Best Buy. This was Best Buy.
Oh, this is Best Buy. Okay, so all right, that
Oh,
means not
wow.
Amazon, but like third party. So like,
Yeah.
so Best Buy. So Amazon has been sending me chases for every figure that doesn't come with a good chase. It's always like, oh, here's Captain Boomerang, but he's wearing orange. It's like I don't fucking want this one. I want the signature one. So I gotta drag my or like like Penguin. They send me like the different version, different. I think it's like a blue.
Oh, the bright color one.
Yeah, and I was like, I don't want this.
Oh man,
You should have
that's like
told me. I dragged my ass back. I'm like, fucking give me the regular one.
oh,
This is the only time it's worked in my favor where
John
they
would have bought
sent
that off
you.
you.
yeah, I would have because that's like I mean I have
Really?
the original. I mean we could have just traded. I have the regular version.
I'm pretty sure I said in the chat and it was crickets from you.
I mean, dude, I mean sometimes I may just miss it, but yeah, no,
Yeah.
we could have just traded that because that's the Superpowers collection. That's the one I was kind of. I mean, I know about chases, so I knew it was like, I'm not gonna get it. So it's just like I
Yeah.
wasn't even. I'm fine with just the regular one. But no, when it came in, I was just like, wait a minute. It's like, and then I wasn't even sure. It's like, is it? Do you order this? Did you order this on like this purposely order, or was it just like luck of the draw? So I was just like, because like I know KT knows I like the shoulder pads. I want Hal to have green shoulders, so it's like, did he do this on purpose to mess with me? To say, hey, I'm gonna make sure you get that other one too. You're gonna buy. I'm gonna make sure you get that other McFarlane.
I mean, it just worked out. I think it's just
Yeah,
God
it
or
did.
life telling you to
Yeah.
nut up and do
No,
it.
I did. I mean, absolutely, it did. Because now I'm gonna have another set, and I can just pick it, pick and choose. So
All right.
awesome.
I'm not trying to sound anal and shit, but is anyone else's left Frankenstein forearm loose when turning?
Mine's all right.
Yeah, mine's fine.
Is this something I should like email them now?
I mean, if you want a new figure.
Nah, it's McFarlane making the whole chase. It's his old swimmer. He's trying to make things feel necessarily special.
Yeah, I could see that. Same with that whole. Well, we don't have Dimitri on here for the to talk about the Kickstarter and everything. So I know he's not too happy about that.
It doesn't work as well with online retail and stores. Sure,
I could see that with stores. I mean, if you're trying to go and you find it, like, oh, nice, it's like the thrill of the hunt. But then, yeah, if you buy some online and then it's like you want, just like you say, KT, you want that regular colored penguin. You don't want the Superpowers colored. Like that's the one I want, and you get that one. Then it's like, oh, well, it's like that's not the one you want. That's like, so I see the where that can be kind of annoying, or if you want to now if you're just like. I've seen some people where they order in bulk in hopes that they get the chase figure, and then they'll take that.
There's a lot of them like that, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm just like, dang.
That's why, I'm like, nah. Like, I'd rather just pay $50 on eBay and buy the chase than have to go buy like multiples.
Actually, I think this guy. I think he's already at 95 right now.
Oh, shut the fuck up, man.
Yeah, when I looked, I was just like,
dude, it's so crazy with McFarlane. Lately, they've been selling out of whatever their shit, and like there's a bunch of chase stuff they dropped that they even tease for, like, and this has been a thing since they started. Like I thought it was like a mistake or something, but like they keep doing it. So like remember like the I think one of the first instances was like Dark Flash, the Black Flash. There were like 3 zombie versions. They didn't even tease that. Recently, there was a Lantern who has a crazy maniacal head sculpt. I don't know what Lantern is that. They released that guy. They released the Manhunters, one of the Green Lantern's bad guys. Yeah. They released him, no teaser whatsoever. Some girl I forgot her name. She's a part of Frankenstein DC's story. I don't know. But she's a chase as well. The Question didn't tease, but released. So it's just like, I mean, I don't mind him making them chases, but like, can you at least show them so I don't feel like I'm going out of my mind, like trying to keep track of what's been dropped or whatnot. You know what I mean? To be a completionist, but that's just my 2 cents.
No, I get you. I get you on that. But yeah, it's all good. Like I said, I have my own league of lanterns. Do we want to get to our feature photographer for the week?
Yep.
Let's do it. Let's pull him up. This is I thought it was Chava, but no, it's actually Fernando is his first name. But I've been following his stuff for quite a bit now. Let me see if I can pull him up here. Amazing photographer. Fernando. Yep. There's his username, and man, amazing stuff. And I mean, and it varies too. I mean, varies with different characters and or different lines, different figures, like this Link figure. I've seen this around quite a bit, but man,
His
like,
Zelda stuff is great.
this angle, and I mean, honestly, I mean, you could. I'm curious how he did it. I wonder if he had it. I've seen some of these shots done where they're lying like flat on the ground, like this wall. I mean, it's supposed to be looking overhead, like down, but this rock formation, wherever this is, it's like actually like lying flat, and then he's just shooting it normally, but then he has something in the background. I mean, it could be digital or what have you, but yeah, that's always kind of cool to get these really unique type of shots.
Yeah, I'm so curious. Like you said, I wish he had a BTS because in the background it looked like it looks like whatever, but it looks kind of like asphalt. Like this does look like he was like looking down at something, but I'm sure that's not how he did it.
Yeah.
No, yeah. I wonder. Yeah, we'll have to see if there's more BTS on this. But yeah, I mean, I like the little light flare right here. I mean, kind of just little light coming in through here. But and that posing too. I wonder how. Like, man, that's like the texture on this rock or whatever he's using. It's nice. But great shot. Amazing. This one is nice. This is the one he sent us for the promo. Man, I don't even know what I think. And this is actually, is this the actual still? Is this the still from the film? Is that the actual? Because that's not a figure. I think that's actually.
Yeah, I saw that when I was putting the promo together. I think that is from the movie.
I mean, on second glance, looking at it now, like I'm just like, wow, I think that's actually from the film. And then he has it, he has the Raptors up here, and then I mean, I don't know how he did that. That's like, oh my god,
It's seamless. Like it is very
yeah.
seamless.
Yeah, that looks great.
Great shot. Great atmosphere. Again, just the mood is. I mean, the mood is just like pretty much just like it was in the film. Awesome.
Moodism. That's a good word.
So I imagine this is Mezco, right? I think, or
no, that's Marvel Legends.
Yeah, it's the Marvel Legends one.
Oh, okay.
Spider Pig.
Spider Pig, gotcha.
Is it the Mezco Peppa Pig though?
Peppa Pig.
Dude, that's great. Who would have ever thought there'd be such a fun shot with Peppa Pig in it? This guy did it, and it's an awesome shot. Gotta give him kudos.
My niece is so driving nuts to that shit.
Oh, she is?
For some reason, childhood cartoons have migrated to foreign-speaking animals. So there's Peppa Pig, and right now there's this Australian dog family.
Bluey.
What's called?
Bluey. Yeah,
I'm just like,
what's the trend with the European animals?
My kid watches Bluey. It's adorable though.
Yeah, I see. I gave a buddy of mine my Disney Plus account just so he could have it. Because
they don't have cartoons like we did. Like trust me, I'm a very immature kid. I watch shit.
Well, no, it's funny because I gave it to him, and then I said, hey, just use the guest account on there. Don't use my main account. And I go in there, and I guess they accidentally used my main account. I got all of this Bluey stuff on my watch, like continue watching. I'm like, what the heck? It's like, what's all this come from?
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, I told you, just use the guest I created for that. Just you can watch whatever heck you want. But it's like now I gotta like get rid of all this. Let me get to Mandalorian. I was watching Mandalorian. Let me get back to Mandalorian or that.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't seen Agatha. I refuse to watch that. So,
dude, it's not bad. Come on.
What?
It's really not, dude. Like, come on. My God, you guys are so like.
That's a fun show.
You guys are so like, for someone who like traveled in such dark and like violent, gritty like shit. Like, you guys don't know how to line up. Like, I found Miss Marvel great. Like, come on.
Are you trolling right now?
No, I'm so dead. I thought the Marvel was cool. I liked it for what it was, dog. It was a children's superhero show. What did you expect? Titties and shit? Like, come on. Like, it was good. I liked it.
I haven't seen
Agatha is good too. I mean, it doesn't help that the actresses are like gaslighting the conservative fans into being like it's the gayest show It's like, no, it isn't. I'm watching the shit. It's not that bad. Like it's really
No.
like, unless like you tell me it's really not that bad, bro.
No, honestly, I'm just kind of marveled out right now. I mean, I had fun with Deadpool, and that's kind of like where my kind of if you give me something like that again, like give me Fantastic Four, give me the X-Men, kind of something more mainstream, then I'll get back into it. It's just like again, it's hit or miss with the shows. I like She-Hulk, but I didn't. It was to get through the Nick Fury show that was pretty.
That one was rough.
That was awful.
That
was.
was. I think it took me the whole year to watch it because I think I saw 2 episodes.
I didn't even finish it.
Yeah,
dude, like there is
It's just
nothing.
boring.
There is nothing redeeming about that show. I have to say,
Yeah.
like especially giving him the whole alien wife thing. I was just like, what? Come on.
So this is this is get crazy.
And another waste of casting Emilia Clarke in a useless fucking role.
Oh man,
let's give her this random character no one's ever heard about, and just totally not do anything, adapt anything from that character. Just use the name. Just use the name. We're good.
Oh, okay. So for this one here, he used Get Crazy Bricks. So it was actually a Kickstarter that they had. Nice.
That's cool.
Very nice shot. I mean, I haven't even mastered. I haven't even played around with snow effects like this. I mean, I'm sure if I research it, I could, I could figure it out. But it just more time. Just don't want to mess with it. But when you can knock it out like this, when you can do it, it's like it comes out really well. Really good shot. Ooh, Metroid. Right, it's Metroid.
Mm-hmm.
Does he have BTS on here? Oh, that's it. Here we go. Man, I gotta give me another water mister. They work so well. That's what if you that's what you also need, KT. If your atmosphere aerosol, if you've been having issues with it, or you just run through it too much, then get you one of these face misters.
Oh yeah, I did hear about that.
Yeah.
Would you say though that's still weaker than the Ulanzi mist maker thingy?
Yeah. I mean, it's still a little bit lighter, but I mean, it can still get the
right.
you can still get some kind of atmosphere in the shot, kind of.
It's like for different jobs, like for example, with this shot, I think they were better off with that little mister, but like for some, it worked for this well.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, if you want like actually heavy fog, like on the ground, like again for a mythic shot or a horror shot, like in a graveyard, then that Ulanzi fogger would work well with that. But for this, I mean, just creating some sort of like just atmosphere in the shot.
Might do that. Yeah.
I mean, they work good. I mean, you just gotta
spending $40 on a pack of 3, 3 or 4
aerosol.
To last me like every 2 or 3 months, maybe.
Yeah. Man,
this is
Dino Riders. Yeah,
that's so cool.
That is just like the attention to detail.
Yeah, this is really dope.
And not to mention that it's Dino Riders. I mean, and I wanted to go all in on those back in the day. My dad's like, nope. He was just like, nope, not gonna happen. Oh man, I think
you'd have $1 million right now worth of toys.
I mean, he caved on a lot of stuff.
Rare.
But yeah, not those. I did have some of the figures. I think they sold the actual the guys separately.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, like that T-Rex, I want that T-Rex so bad. He's just like that. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. I got you the Ghostbuster Firehouse. I got you the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, or he used to call them the Pincha Turtles.
The Pincha.
So that's what I got you all that. You're not gonna get these dinosaurs, whatever.
I have to ask, is pinche only a Mexican slang? Because like I tell this shit to my mom, like I make these jokes to my mom, she does not get it. And like I made the same jokes to my exes that were like majority Puerto Rican.
I mean, it's more like it's like
they don't know what the fuck it is. I'm like, really?
Yeah, it's kind of like more Mexican slang, yeah.
Okay, so maybe I used to call my ex pinche güera all the time, and then she's like, what does that mean? I'm like, it means I love you.
Hey, there you go. And then she's gonna say it's somebody else.
Right, so good.
How many years do you think until we get some kind of Dino Riders reimagine or reboot or something along those lines?
Oz, I mean, I know you know the name of it, man. I saw that we've seen them at some of the cons. I mean, they're kind of not
Savage
to say.
Crucible?
Well, no, there is a team that's making dinosaur figures like this. Or
Mesozoic.
Mesozoic. There you go.
Yeah. Warriors of the Mesozoic.
Warriors and
I
Mesozoic.
have one of
Mesozoic
those. It's awesome.
Mesozoic
Yeah.
is different from Savage Crucible.
Yes.
So instead of humanoid dinosaurs, they give you real dinosaurs.
Yeah, they give you like actual dinosaurs. Yeah.
Oh, okay,
and then
got
they have new ones that have like lasers and stuff on them.
Oh,
Okay,
Yeah, Cyberzoic. That's what it's
that's
called.
what's up.
It's not
Yeah.
creative beats.
How
Yeah.
hard is it to get some freaking sharks with freaking laser?
It's all, they're awesome, but they're like super expensive.
Oh yeah. But man, just seeing them up close at the tables and stuff, it's like
that's not the T-Rex
so
that you
cool.
take pictures of, right? That's you got that from Mattel, right?
Yeah, that one's Mattel.
Mattel. Okay, cool. Dude, I ordered their Mattel Mesosaurus, thinking it was gonna be like the size of your T-Rex. But it's like this giant. Like it's something I would take to the pool with me. So instantly, I remember my sister saw it come in. She was like, "You're gonna shoot that?" I said, "I had no clue it was gonna be this fucking big." And then I sat it down in the diorama, and I was like, "Yeah, I am not making this work." I'm just like, I just returned the shit. And then I bought some like.
Which one did you get?
What's up?
Which one did you get?
Go on Amazon and type in Jurassic World's Mosasaurus and you'll see.
Okay. Oh, you got the Mosasaurus. Yeah. That thing's gigantic.
It's so fucking huge.
Yeah, it's gigantic.
But yeah.
No, you want Hammond collection stuff because it's like it's a 1/18 scale, but like you can actually shoot it.
Yeah,
and they're
nice.
Like, yeah, they're like a decent size for even 1/12.
Damn. I ended up getting from a third party a smaller Mosasaurus. It's actually manageable.
Oh,
But
okay,
it's like there's no like good medium. Like I feel like it's on the smaller side when it comes to like thinking of a Mosasaurus.
Yeah.
But then like the other one's giant, so it's like what I can't find at the perfect fucking size.
What are you gonna shoot with it?
Oh, dog! I got the Mosasaurus thing, and I got the shark toy thingy.
Mm-hmm.
To go with my Nemo squad.
Nemo stuff, yeah.
Like yeah.
I'm always looking for Nemo stuff. Yeah.
I'm slowly transitioning different things for every month. So I think November. I'll just say January to be safe. January I'll probably start like an aquatic month, and then I want to really excel on aqua stuff and like horror stuff really. But yeah, man, this guy's stuff is really good.
Dude, I thought he had a
Indiana
BTS for
Jones
it.
stuff.
Yeah, this is
all
freaking
this Indiana
amazing.
Jones stuff is amazing.
I thought he had BTS on here, but no, this is like.
Yeah, I don't know if that's a diorama or not. That's pretty crazy.
I mean,
it is. Like I have the statue in the background. Like I have one of those.
Oh, so you makeshift.
Oh,
yeah.
Nice.
That's cool. Very dope.
That's the Foosh.
I think
skeleton?
that's the Foosh. Yeah, I think that's the Foosh skeleton.
Very nice, very nice. Coming out of the ground like that. Again, very moody. Oh, nice shot.
That one's awesome.
Sean Bean is not gonna die this time. Psh, man, tell me about it. I think, does he have the record? I thought Bill Paxton, rest in peace, but I thought he had I know he had. Well, it seemed like at the time he had quite the record of dying in films. But I know Bill Paxton was the only person that he got killed by a Terminator, an Alien, and a Predator.
What did Bill Paxton die of?
I think. Yeah. Well, actually, I think he went in for surgery or something for it, and then I guess he had complications, and didn't make it.
He wasn't that old, right? Like
no.
Damn, that sucks.
This one's fun.
It's a nice shot. I mean, yeah. Sometimes Yoda has to chill a little bit.
Does Yoda die in the Star Wars universe? Did he die? Like
yeah, in Return of the Jedi.
Yeah,
he's like 1983, bud.
I never saw. So to my defense, I never saw. I'm sorry. 5 and 6.
Those are
only the best movies.
I've seen one. I've seen 1, 2, and 3, the prequel, and I've seen what are they called? 7 and 8 of the reboot. I didn't watch the last one.
Oh,
and then I watched Rogue One, whatever it's called. And after that, I was like, yeah. I looked at my sister. I was like, we just aren't Star Wars fans. Like, it's not clicking for us. I was like, we give it so many tries, and we just end up.
You haven't watched the best 2 movies.
Like, yeah, that's like watching Jason. I don't know, 4, 5, 6 or something, and you're like, I'm just not a Jason.
All right. I'll try to give it another try.
You gotta watch.
At least watch like yeah, the original trilogy. Like if you're gonna,
I guess that's my mistake because I'm trying to go in chronological order so things
yeah,
shit
don't
adds
do
up.
that. Don't do
Don't
that.
do
They
that,
were shot
man.
in that order. Like, yeah,
Yeah.
don't do that.
I don't know. That's just how that's how I watch the Marvel and like comic book shit. Like I watch it
Yeah,
in
no.
timeline order. Dope
Oh,
McFarlane, Witcher, nice. I like that little dial piece.
oh yeah,
I need
very
to
nice.
get some of those fucking like posters and
Yeah.
newspapers
Yeah,
and
he's
shit.
so
Like,
creative with this kind of
who's
stuff.
selling? I mean, I know they're so easy to make, but I'm lazy.
Just
I mean,
so
this
I feel like
easy
he's
to
probably
make.
just making this stuff.
Yeah. You
yeah.
just
I mean,
print it out on a piece of paper and Mod Podge it.
like you got Spider-Man, you have Super Mario, you have Mickey,
Mod
Wolverine. It's
Podge.
like
Don't you have to print it? Or you have to like print it on a scale?
no, Mod Podge is like the
It's
like
like a
paste. It's like
clear
glue.
sealer. Yeah, it's essentially glue. Yeah.
Oh, to give it that texture. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Here, yeah.
Let's see what we got here. Look at that. I mean, very limited space, but knocked it out of the park.
Oh, look what he propped up on the thing on.
Yeah.
It's some random like box.
That's so
I mean,
funny.
That's really excellent, actually.
I'm always
Yeah.
so weird in my BTSs where I'm like, I don't want to show all these weird things I'm propping this stuff up on. And so it's cool to see somebody,
Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, because some people would be like, what? Oh, but sometimes you get inspiration because I think I saw somebody on their BTS, I forgot who it was, but they had because a lot of like Ulanzi lights or lights like that, they have like the magnetic background,
Mhm.
and what they were doing was on aluminum cans, they had it like on that to like as a stand. It's like they had
Nice.
just basically the backing of it, since it's magnetic, just had it against aluminum can and just was like boop right there.
Yeah.
I'm like, I had to see it a couple times. I was like, is that a can of beans? Like what? I'm like,
That's
it's
pretty
like,
good.
so yeah, that's like, I mean, you get inspiration because sometimes you're like, oh, I can't fit a tripod on here, or I can't fit, how can I get, I want the lights to be here at this spot. How do I get this? Oh, I can just say, yeah, let me just, slap it on the back of a can and just go to work.
Yeah. Or you're like, this object isn't at the right height. I need it to be, I don't know. And you grab a stapler and you're like, perfect. There you go.
Yeah,
That was
exactly. Yeah. Yeah. I didn't realize I have these like little hexagon stacks that I bought for my I bought like these replica Super Bowl rings for the for my favorite team, the Raiders. And they're like different heights. And so like just kind of again, they're just hexagon little stacks. You can kind of just
How are you a Raiders fan? You're from Texas. Like, isn't that like
Hey,
blasphemy?
it just happens, man. I can't explain it.
So do you
But
get
Cowboys
a lot of
fans
fights
gonna
at
seek
bars?
you out, man.
I've been doing it for 40 something
Shouldn't you
years,
be?
man. I'm
Aren't
used
like
to it.
Cowboy fans like diehards? Like, shouldn't you be getting into like bar fights and shit?
Well, I mean, right now they're just like, whatever. So
Well, Cowboy fans definitely calmed the fuck down over the years. Definitely like, all right, we really
Yeah.
do suck. We need to like shut the fuck up.
Well, I mean, again, the point being, like, I mean, and I've been here for all my life, and it's like, yeah, during the 90s, they were like Chiefs fans now. I mean, Chiefs fans are just insufferable. Sorry for any Chief fans out there, but that's the truth. And that's just because, we're a
Wasn't it
Division 5.
proven that the Cowboys cheated? Like, I forgot when, but like they definitely cheated like heavily.
Well, that was, well, no, the Patriots got caught cheating, but the,
Patriots that got cheating was Cowboys on the cocaine, right? Someone was doing something. Someone was on some bullshit.
Cowboys.
it
I'm
was
sure
the
there was
9.
plenty of cocaine with the 90s.
Yeah, I mean, with Michael Irvin and Deion Sanders,
Yeah.
man,
Oh, yeah.
they're
No doubt.
they were having fun. Oh, last shot, but this one here, this is like, I really want to get into like more of these kind of shots.
You need a kid.
Well, I mean, just the whole like the actual like the like in
I
world
thought you
type
were
of
gonna say,
shots.
I really need a child. Just
But no, just like I mean, just again, just like the in world photography, like this kind of stuff. I've played around with that a few times. I did a gremlin shot, kind of like like just interacting with actual real life stuff, not on a not trying to with a diorama or anything, but no, just actual real life scenarios. So I think that this is pretty cool. Again, it's like kind of really
Using the
nice
figure as a
composition.
toy.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, like real life Toy Story.
You can
I
borrow
mean,
you can borrow my hands at Leisure.Con. I gave you permission, John.
Gonna model for you.
But no, that was so it says so it's Fernando, but yes, it's chava.fernando. Go check him out on Instagram. Great photographer, really great guy. And yeah, amazing work. I mean, I get inspired by him. I mean, a lot of people that we bring on here is just they're super talented, and they deserve all the all the appreciation. And I think when I was chatting with Fernando, he mentioned that he's dealing with that kind of stuff too, as far as like commenting and stuff like that. So we just, just be aware if he doesn't like, if you reach out or something like on a photo, then he may not be able to comment on it because he's having that whole kind of
Oh,
like
you mean spam? Flag the spam?
flat, yeah, that crap. So
Yeah.
yeah, because he told me like for the feature and everything, he appreciates it, and he'll if he gets his thing unblocked or whatever, then he'll be able to like it. I told him, don't worry about it, man. We'll make sure
Yeah.
we promote it. Yeah,
Yeah,
we
yeah.
got you. We got you, man.
He's
Don't
a good
worry.
dude.
Yep.
Awesome.
Let's see. Do we want to get to the? Did I already drop or let me refresh because I know KT wants to see this.
The Mezcal trailers?
Did you watch it already, KT?
I did not. I didn't have a chance to.
It's terrible.
It's terrible. Worst one
It's
yet.
terrible? Really?
I'm kidding.
How dare you?
Oh, Chris is in the house. What's up, Pincy Picks? What's up,
Fancy
Chris?
Fix.
Hey.
It's good, man.
Bincy.
I don't know if the audio will come in, but we can at least
Having
watch it.
led into Lady
Oh, it does?
Lectrodexis' trap by the Decapod.
Wait, you playing part 2? Play part
Doc
1.
Nocturnal and Pepper Press Topper's
Play
fate
part one.
literally
We were
hangs
talking-
by a
Turn it
thread.
You haven't seen part
Did
one?
you-
We,
No, I
we
didn't
saw it
watch
last
part
week.
Oh, dude, you'd be
We-
completely
we still-
lost on the plot.
Part one was last
Dude.
week.
Yeah, we just saw it last week.
Oh, okay. All right, bring it
Dude.
back. Bring it back. Sorry.
Are you like?
My
Are you,
bad. My bad. I thought they released.
We're
2.
trying to be a
I'm sorry.
professional podcast here. Come on.
yeah.
Having been led into
Okay,
Lady
so there's
Lectrodexis'
Night Terror
trap by
says,
the
finally feed
Decapod
me all the
gang,
aquatic
Doc
based
Nocturnal
characters.
and Pepper Press
And he didn't
Topper's
rewatch
fate
it.
literally hangs by a thread. The 8-legged Duchess of Death stretches her venomous jaws, set to strike
So
a
she's
final
definitely gonna
gruesome
get
blow.
the snake creature. The car is being made, right? She's being made, right?
I doubt it.
I don't think
This is
so.
so Batman. I love it.
Yep. That's what's going on. Yeah, it gives me definitely Batman vibes. The cars gotta be made though, right? They gotta be. Now, so these dudes are, I mean, they keep showing 2 of them, but is it so they're gonna just be single releases or are they gonna be a 2-pack? Because that's the big tease is the,
I bet.
oh, who's that, KT?
Louis.
Oh, he's done. It's over.
Holy mother!
They got it. They wouldn't, I mean,
Moly!
Will the
Well,
rest
that's
of
not
the
some custom
Decapod
stuff, though. I
gang
mean, they
take
have to
Doc
come up with that
Nocturnal's
figure.
elimination of their brother's personal, or was it just business? Is this the last we see of Lady Lectrodexis? And did Pepper Presstopper get Doc's good side? Tune in next time for more exciting adventures of Doc Nocturnal. Brought to you by the Stinkle Coal Company. That rich,
They do a
dark,
good
and
job with the
sick smoky
animation,
emission
with the stop
says
motion. I give them
it's
a
working.
lot of props for that.
Dude, I wish they went as ham as they did with Doc Knock with their previous Rumble films.
I don't know, man. I think you think so. You think
so
they're
it looks like canon is 3 of them. So
That gets me.
I don't know.
hyped.
I bet you get a 2-pack.
is it 2-pack? Well, because one it looks like this.
how they're gonna release it as? If you want my
Yeah.
opinion, if I was Mezco, I would sell them as singles, like the Golden Clan skulls, and just let people stack up that.
Because it looks like one has it looks like two different heads for one, and then like 2 different hats, and then this one has like a silver tie, and this one has like a red tie.
Oh shit! Then yeah, it might be a pack then.
Do we?
Yeah.
Okay, what about Joe or whatever? What about the crab guy? Do we think it might be a 3-pack?
Oh no, Crab Guy.
No, I bet he'll be.
No.
Yeah, I'm
It's
almost betting he's the New York
Yeah.
Comic Con exclusive.
But
Hey,
Rob
so-
said, Rob
Good,
said,
good.
I definitely feel like it might be a pre-order.
And then I hate to say it because I love the figure, but I do not think they would release the Pepper Potts. I think she's kind of one of those characters that they have in the trailer. You know, it's like a background character that they don't really come out with.
But do they do that often though? When they make
Yeah,
the
she's in another like the old school. Doc
Yeah,
Ock.
yeah.
oh, okay.
Also in the Hornets, the Yellow Hornets video, they had this kind of custom figure. It was like this dog
Oh.
character. I would have loved to have seen that. They never released him. You know
Wait,
what
the
I mean?
dog was a dog robot,
He was like a short kind of like dog faced character.
but not the
remember?
same one as that came with the Slugfest, right?
No, it was different
Okay,
than that.
okay.
Yeah,
Just want to make sure. All right.
I wonder if the because the bad guys are driving a car in that they're not gonna make.
They're not gonna make
But
it.
like
No,
it
no,
looks
no.
like an old Dick Tracy car, like
Yeah.
one of the old toys.
I'm
Yeah.
sure all
Like one of the
all four
Playmates
Dick Tracy
toys.
fans will be delighted.
Well, I mean, actually, it looks
There's
like one
three
of
of
the ones.
them on this show.
I mean, yeah, exactly. There's but I think they had. I've seen that car before. It seems like in other photos, so I think it's more of a like maybe a 118 scale car, but I don't know. I mean, it looked like they were actually inside of it, but I mean, yeah. I mean, if there was a car like that being made from somebody, yeah, that would be awesome. Because yeah, you want like an old timey.
Having been
I
led
think with
into
Chris, I
Lady
think with your Tracy
Latrodectus'
side, that was
trap
actually
by
like
the
you guys like
Decapod gang,
customize something,
Doc
right? The shell
Nocturnal
of
and
a
Pepper
car,
Press
like a
Topper's
taxi
fate
cab or
literally
something, or
hangs by a thread.
on your-
The eight-legged Duchess of Death
Oh, man.
stretches her venomous jaws, set to strike a final gruesome blow.
You can't fast forward it.
No, I don't think it will let me.
Look at that. This car, yeah.
Yeah, it looks kind of. Oh,
You see how it's much smaller than this is, I think. I
Yeah.
bet that's an old like Playmates Dick Tracy car.
I wouldn't be
Yeah,
opposed
Playmates,
to
that's what
Well,
I'm thinking. Yeah,
they're in it there though. They're in it there. Though.
that's
They're
why
in it,
that's
though.
yeah, that's why I'm going back and forth. I'm just like, oh shoot, what the heck is that?
So way back during the first Doc Nocturnal, right when I kind of started on Instagram, I made these custom Doc Nocturnal
Oh, wow.
helicopters.
Look at that.
Whoa, hey, is that in your profile picture? Is that
Yeah,
what that? That's what
Yeah.
that is. Okay,
Yeah, I won
How
a
much?
competition with it. I forgot what it was.
how much?
How much? I would never sell this.
Wow, that's really impressive, dude.
Yeah.
Bring
that
it
is
to
really awesome.
bring it to Legion's Con.
Oh,
Dude, you could sell that for like big bucks if you
I
want.
did.
if you
I did a
wanted
run
to.
of 10 of them, and I sold
Yeah.
10 of them.
Where the fuck were you when
I know exactly. I mean,
Seriously,
I knew
man, what the hell?
Yeah.
Damn,
Oh,
we're all ruining the day we weren't friends with Chris.
I know exactly because I saw that in his profile picture and I was just like, man, that's so cool. What is
I'm
that?
telling
And
you,
then it's
he's
like,
such a. He's definitely one of those girls. Gets you chasing them.
yeah. I mean, yeah, I can see behind the curtain right there, Chris. I can see you got all those dials and everything.
They
Just
give
like,
you a taste of the goodies, so you keep chasing them.
Much.
man, it's like, dude, I'm telling you, everyone has a price. Just name your price. Oh, Dimitri's in the house. Killzone. There was
What's up,
also a
Killzone?
battle damage head from the gunshot. Yeah, that's true.
That's
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't know.
either way, I'm popping.
I mean, yeah, it depends. I mean, if it's just the two of them, I definitely will. I mean, the big dude, the big
Trap
boy.
guy.
That's cool right there.
I
man.
love
I mean,
that part.
I've seen. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
because I saw. I think
The amazing.
the amazing. Yeah, his review of it, and I was like, is that supposed to be like that? But I
Yeah.
mean, that's a pretty cool concept.
Yeah,
I'm
it
not sure-
folds out. It's totally awesome.
Yeah, I mean, functionally, I don't know how that works, but with the folding
Yeah,
out
whatever.
machine gun. But yeah, exactly. You're just having fun with it, man.
It's a guy with a skull head, you know.
Exactly. Yeah, with almost like a zombie head at the. There it is. Right
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting. I mean, let's hope
I see
they do
he's got-
singles because I mean, if they do a 2-pack,
With
then you're gonna need all the lore heads are gonna need that extra one. So it's like the fuck.
yeah. But I guess all four of us did, right? We all copped him, right? The actual like all
I think most of us.
Oh,
most of
yeah.
the group
Big time.
cop them, yeah.
I'm sure I'll get him
Yeah.
last. It's pretty cool.
I still haven't gotten Duke, FYI. So my Duke's he's on BB test right
I'm gonna
now.
go
But
ahead and order him on Friday from Big Bad Toy Store. See if I can get him for you.
That's
yeah, I
crazy.
mean, if you do, I'm gonna be like, man, you know what? I give up.
That's crazy. So BBTS has it in stock or in pre-order?
It's in stock.
In stock right now.
In
In stock
stock.
right now.
Yep, in stock.
Well, to be fair, BBTS is a bigger retailer, so maybe that's why. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh crap! I didn't even see that. I was about to go over here real quick for the damn. Did you see this, Rob?
What?
This it's part of the whole 25th anniversary for BBTS.
Oh
But this,
yeah, I saw that. Yeah,
this is today's drop. This I guess when he was a gladiator, Conan.
yeah.
What movie is this from?
Conan the
first
Barbarian.
Barbarian, right there.
First one?
Conan the Barbarian. Yeah, the first one when he's a
The beginning,
gladiator.
right? The beginning.
Yeah, at the beginning, yeah, he's a
Yeah,
gladiator.
yeah.
All right, it was a quick beginning. You act like I'm a fucking idiot. You're like, what? You don't know this one?
God, idiot! You haven't seen this 26 times.
Yeah, exactly. Or 100 times.
3. I think I've only seen it 3 times, 2 times most. Yeah.
Real quick, can we talk about Pinsy Picks' question? So Pinsy Pick, I'm fairly sure, and I'm sure KT will correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, well,
but there's certain figures that you cannot use your points towards. I want to say it's the most of the time, because some they're wishy-washy about it, but most of the time it's their own IP stuff that you can't. I think usually you can use the points for any non-exclusive stuff, is what they say. KT?
the general rule that they originally established was that you cannot apply any reward points towards any Mezco exclusives. It doesn't have to be their IPs. It could be like if they did, like for instance, the exclusive for the Green Ranger, I believe. That one would have qualified something you could not apply your points. Now, post-COVID Mezco, they did allow people to apply points, obviously to help kick back the engines up. But I think now they're finally like kind of like leveling out in terms of their like COVID bullshit. So I think now they're getting back to their policy. If I had to
I was
guess,
gonna say I just applied my points to something recently.
yeah, it's like what Chris said, it is wishy-washy. So I don't know if there is intent behind it or whatnot, or it might be just a system glitch. I don't fucking know.
Let me see, how many points do I have?
I know though, to answer, Pinsy, I couldn't with Doc either, but I know the figure I ordered before. What was the one that came out before Doc?
Was it the blank?
Yes, I know for the blank,
yeah.
I think you could.
Yeah, I put my points. I put my points in the blank.
Yeah,
but
how many points do you guys have? I only had like $14 worth of points.
I had like $30.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've got right now showing I got 259.
So that's like $20, I think.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, no, I'm saying $12.95.
Oh, okay.
Off. So
I had like $30 worth. So.
I remember I spent $300 worth of points on the Vector Gomez with the robot. And like I've only shot it once, and like I'm so regretting. Like I think this was like post-COVID FOMO, and I was just like, let me get it.
You're regretting that? That's one of the coolest Mezco figures.
No, did you sell it?
No, I didn't sell it yet. No, I still have it.
You should put that right next to your Sentinel. Right next.
I only shot it once, and you know what? It didn't help because like I got it. Because the only reason why I convinced myself to get it was like, oh well, I do like outer space shit. I like Star Trek. It kind of looks like Star Trek. All right, cool cop. And then like I guess with the second release, the variant, they made it more apparent that it's more Star Wars influence. I'm just like, just like, all right.
Because even Flash Gordon, I mean that one especially is Flash Gordon. Like,
yeah.
I guess I didn't watch Flash Gordon, nor did I watch what was the other reference that people were throwing out?
Rogers. Or Mork and Mindy.
Mork and Mindy, yeah.
Mork, yeah. These are all shits that I didn't watch. So me being a 90s kid, I was just like, oh, Star Trek. I didn't think of like any of these shits ever. So it is what it is. Who knows? Dude. I have an extra brand new Atticus, and I have a brand new extra Spider-Man. So who knows? I might just put that with those two and try to get my hands on something better. Maybe like a TMNT set, if not more. I don't know. Oh, man, I heard Giant Man from Hasbro is finally processing for people. People are trying to like make themselves feel better. I go under every post. I'm like, I'm sorry, I have zero. Like this is rare, but I have zero regrets about passing.
My Dragonfly is about to ship. I know that.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh, nice. Okay. Cool.
Do you have space for it?
No. Of course not.
I agree with Pinsy that yes, I would love to see a Phantom. Sherlock Holmes would be cool, but I would mostly like to see a Phantom.
A Phantom, yeah. He seems more in line with the with Tracy,
right? Like the Shadow, Tracy.
Batman.
Yeah. I'd like them to re-release the Shadow so I can actually get one.
Yeah. Oh, you didn't get the first one?
No.
Yeah. Right now he's like sitting at 350.
Jones.
Huh?
I said I'll trade you for Casey Jones.
Casey Jones? Yeah.
No.
Oh, I'll take that right there. You heard it, everyone. You heard it.
Steve Morrow. Yeah, I agree. The jetpack is cool. I do like the whatever it's called, the astronaut helmet. I thought that was
Yep.
pretty cool.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
thing's really awesome. Yeah.
But yeah, man.
I wish they'd make a Rocketeer. That's my big thing.
Yeah, that's another
Oh,
one
yeah.
too.
They already have
Another-
they already have the rocket pack. They just need to.
Yeah.
Oh, the soft goods on there with the
Oh,
the
it'd be
the
so
top.
good.
Oh
So
man, yeah,
good.
that would be a nice looking one. Dude, I mean, Rocketeer again. It's like Tracy, and then that was like Disney's back to back attempt to try and like, make their Batman, because Batman came out in '89.
Oh, that was Disney, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah. Tracy came out in 1990 from Disney, and then they came out and with 91 with the Rocketeer. They were trying to capture that same sort of like magic that the Batman '89 had. But I love both of the films, but they just couldn't. They weren't they didn't take off. And
They made two of them, 2 Rocketeer movies.
No, just
No,
one. So
they just made Dick Tracy, and then they made the Rocketeer.
So what's so special about the Rocketeer? He invented a jetpack and he has a gun and that.
No, he gets a jetpack. It's like Indiana Jones. He's a pilot, and then finds this jetpack, and then like Nazis are trying to kill him, and gangsters are trying to kill him to get the jetpack back, and it's just this very throwback type.
Was that like the first jetpack ever invented? Is that why? This is before jetpacks were invented.
It takes place during World War II, so it's
story wise, I mean, you could say that it's like it's like this is like super science, and it's the first time they've had anybody seen a jetpack or this kind of technology. What was cool about the Rocketeer though, it had the which threw me off because Timothy Dalton was the villain in that, and I'm like, he was my Bond for like 2 movies prior to that. So seeing him almost like an Errol Flynn type character and playing this villain, it was kind of like what?
Mm-hmm.
But no, I mean, it has that same sort of kind of the same world as Dick Tracy, and again,
like Lobster. Remember the Lobster from Hellboy? Is he like that cat?
Lobster Johnson? Yeah, it's kind of like that. Yeah, he's like a cult hero.
Yeah, that drives it home. What's up, Pop and Son Collector? What's going on, man?
Hey, Pop and Sons, what's up, man? Man, Pincy Pick says back over here. He says I got 70 worth of points. Was hoping to use them for Doc. Dude, I mean, if there's some way you can transfer them, I'll gladly take those points and put them towards
over Mesco's dead body.
There's gonna be another order you're gonna want, Pincy. Just hold on to them. They'll pay off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely. Let's see here. So let me. I had it up for a minute.
This guy likes torturing himself just by looking at pictures.
I still can't believe that Casey Jones release, to tease him for a whole year, and then that order's up for 4 minutes.
It drops, and then
you didn't get. You got one, Robbie.
I got one. It's awesome.
I'm the
maybe my figure of the year. Huh?
I said I'm the one that didn't get one that wanted one.
Yeah.
All right. And I was on the
first or second on the wait list for real. Like it was literally seconds after when I got my order in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm lucky and they have extras, I'll grab one for you and John.
Nice.
I know New York City.
New York. Oh yeah.
I know it.
Dude,
the scalpers are gonna clean the shit out of it.
Dude, just get there early. Get there early. Wait in line. I mean, do what you need to do. Call in sick. Well, I mean, whatever it needs, whatever you need to do, call in sick. Get there early, and then just let us know where you are. We'll Uber eat you some food. I mean, whatever you need, man. Just
Be my sugar
bring a bucket, for your
drug mule.
Well, I mean, for emergencies or for your, for the facilities, and just because Casey Jones or even the Doc Knock or the crustaceans. But hell, even Duke, if they have Duke up there, I mean, I'm going to be like, what the heck? I mean, I still haven't gotten mine. You're going to walk up there a few weeks later at Comic-Con going, hey man, here you go. Hey John, you want it? It's like right here.
So you're going to cancel your Duke if I grab one by chance?
Oh, it's already paid for.
Oh,
no, yeah.
Paid for it? Oh, okay.
I would use that as trade bait.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
At that point, I would just cop it off of you, and then
dude, why is Shadow Storm still so high? Come on, drop down.
Oh, Storm Shadow.
What's the price on him right now?
200, if not 160.
Yeah. Now you saw some people they were on the wait list and they actually got converted. So
I joined the wait list right when you showed me that picture. I'm like, it's probably too late by now.
Yeah, dude, it's like you're probably like what, a few months to 4, almost half a year. So
hopefully that means that they're converting waitlist that I don't know, maybe Amazon will get more. Who in the fucking knows?
But
I don't think Amazon likes having Mezco for on their site. It just
I feel like they get weird Mezcos.
I feel like they're in a rush to get the fuck out of there.
It's funny because the Leatherface that I have in my
third party people, isn't it?
A lot of times, yeah, I've noticed it's not directly
Most of
from
them, it's like-
Mezco. Yeah, third party. But the Leatherface I have, it's still in my shopping cart. I was looking the other day, and they still have it labeled as only one left in stock. So I'm wondering how long that's gonna go because I'm waiting for this other stuff to drop.
It's $90 or no?
It was like 101. So, but I have some gift card money that I was gonna use, put towards that. I mean, it was only I have like 60, I think $60 in
Did you
gift
not like
cards.
the movie as a kid?
Yeah. Yeah, it's my favorite. It's probably my favorite horror film of all time.
Mm.
I mean, well, it was one of the films that I was always scared of watching, being in Texas. And like I remember seeing a clip of it. My sister was watching it, and it was actually the beginning, and it just freaked me out. And then I think my mom and dad got onto us, and namely my sister. Well, my brother rat us out. He was like saying, "Mom, listen, she's watching a scary movie with John and this and that," and like, and he's the oldest brother, and because he was scared. He heard the chainsaw revving up, and he's like, "No, no, 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 I'm not, I can't."
Yeah.
So he got scared, so he ratted us out, and of course my dad got all ticked off. But it took me a while. It took me a couple years later. Actually, Rob, that Terror in the Isles, that compilation movie, I guess, that came out back in the 80s. That was really my only time to really watch Chainsaw, was because they would show clips of it in the film, and even that would freak me out. Like as soon as it would come, whenever they show clips of Chainsaw, it would freak me out. So it was like years.
I didn't watch
later.
it till much later. Yeah, I didn't.
Yeah.
I was much older when I saw it.
Yeah,
probably when Grindhouse
I was in my
came out.
20s.
I think I saw it around.
I was in my 20s when I watched the first one. I grew up watching the reboot. I think the second.
Oh, with Jessica Biel.
Jessica Biel.
Yeah, with Jessica Biel.
Jessica
So
Biel
that
one.
was my intro, and then I watched the original in my 20s, and this was watching it as more of a horror fan, like slash cinema fan. So like I loved how they actually got me to jump, like being like fucking 30, 40 years old. Like it's pretty good, man.
Yeah, there's no music, I feel like, which adds a lot to that movie. Like it's just chainsaws and beating and stuff,
I mean,
before the 80s electric.
It's wild how little gore is in that movie.
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah.
Sure.
I mean,
It's
they were
wild
trying
how
to
little gore is in that movie, actually.
Exactly, yeah. Because it was like I saw it like maybe before I got to high school, and then after high school when I got really into filmmaking, that's kind of what I wanted to do. I learned to appreciate it as far as Toby Hooper and all the people that they were straight out of graduating college, going to the University of Texas in Austin, and they all kind of said, "Hey, let's band together, let's make a movie, let's all just get together and just make a movie." So
yeah,
I mean, from a filmmaking standpoint, it's like amazing. It's just like. And again, like you said, Rob, I mean, so little gore, so little blood is shown. I mean,
yeah,
it's
all
amazing.
In your mind, yeah,
exactly.
I heard the director actually wanted to go, like he got censored actually a bit. That's why there was not as much gore as he originally planned. I heard that.
There were in the behind the scenes, there's a little bit more, but I mean, really, he was actually trying to make it. He was trying to get it as a PG.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was actually trying to cut it so that because back then, even it's crazy to think even back then you could get. Because there's really just PG. It was, I think, G, PG, and R. That was it.
R. That's it. Yeah, there was no PG-13.
Yeah.
He could have pitched it as like, if you think about it, it's like a family trying to get their barbecue business going. It could have been PG-13.
Well, I mean, honestly, Jaws is a lot more gorier.
Yeah, exactly.
And it was PG when it came out.
Yep.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was PG. Yeah. I mean, really, the Quint scene when Quint gets eaten. I mean, that's probably more grotesque or more kind of violent than anything really you see in Chainsaw, which is crazy when you think about it. But yeah, it really is. And like with Leatherface, that was one of the things that, again, when I was starting to read, watch the documentaries and listen to the commentaries, and you realize, oh, he's got issues. He's got some disabilities, or he's just going along with his brothers. I mean, he's just being bullied by them. He's not, and he's getting all freaked out because all these kids could come into his house. Like, why are y'all coming to my house? So, I mean, like this scene right here. I mean, this shot right here is like him looking out the window when he's just like going there. He's just like, oh my, he's like, what's going on? Like, my brothers are gonna be so mad and everything. Grandpa's gonna be mad. Mm-hmm. So yeah, it plays with you when you watch it, because you just think, oh, this is some guy in a suit, or it's some some bad dude, like. And of course, the makeup and everything. So
yeah, I think that's why, as far as slashers, and I've always remained stern on my stance that slashers don't scare me, because in real life, like people with murderous intent is like, okay, that's like a regular day where I'm from. So,
yeah.
But Leatherface actually kind of scares me because he's really fucking like unhinged and.
I mean,
Like,
he may not know what he's doing, what is wrong. I mean, he's just like,
yeah,
he's just gone.
exactly. It's not just your regular asshole crazy guy. Like this guy
Yeah.
is absolutely just like like insane in the fucking head.
Like a big.
Well, the
strong
movie itself is
kid,
just
you know?
unsettling.
Yeah.
TCM's just really unsettling.
But I love how they gave you, instead of like milking and giving you 3 different figure releases, they gave you all 3 movie looks.
Yeah, that's pretty
They gave you 2 aprons. The first appearance apron, the when he's cooking mother apron, and the final scene jacket with the kissy face. Yeah, whatever it's called.
Yeah, the makeup. Yeah. So the basically the butcher the butcher look. Yeah, Pretty Woman. And then so to get this look is just the apron, but if you want to get into this one, you take off the apron.
So
and
the apron is a simple tie on, and I don't know if I'm not good with knots, but yeah, it's just simple loop it, get it on. You want to take it off, put on the other apron. The only thing that runs a little tight, I think, is because it's movie accurate, is the jacket. It does run snug. So just like I mean, what I did is, because I'm a huge Texas Chainsaw Massacre fan, I didn't want to risk of me accidentally like whatever stretching out the jacket or whatnot. That's why I bought a duplicate for, I think, for like $70 or $90 on Amazon, to have one stay in this look, and while I have the others, I can just change out the aprons or head sculpts and make it easy.
Oh, come on, KT. I mean, that's awesome that you're a big.
This is because I this is actually one of the only like old movies I love. Like I actually enjoy as a 90s kid. You know what I mean? So.
Oh yeah, definitely. Oh,
there's
also.
That was good. Okay.
No, I was gonna say also the other film that had teases of TCM in there is Summer School. I don't know if y'all ever saw that, but it's it's from the 80s, but it has Mark Harmon in it. But they, he's teaching summer school, and like one of the the jokes is he plays, the kids convince him to play TCM in class, and whenever that would come up, like I recognize it immediately. I'm like, oh my god, I can't watch. I can't anything with Chainsaw Massacre. I just couldn't watch it. I mean. Yeah. And even
there's 2 students that are like obsessed with it, right?
Yeah, Chainsaw and Dave. They're the 2 students, and then also the Burbs. The Burbs with Tom Hanks had some scary movie in there, but that was actually TCM too. And I always thought like that was I saw that as soon as I saw the Chainsaw, I was like, I ran away. Like I was too freaked out. But yeah, it wasn't until years later I found out, oh, that's actually Chainsaw 2, not Chainsaw Part 1. When he's breaking into the record studio, which I mean, it's underrated. I mean,
you really think so?
I mean, yeah, because
I think going into it straight from TMNT, you can't go into it fluidly without talking to someone. You have someone to explain to you. Okay, so the director for the sequel, he wanted to do a different type of film, so he did a black comedy film. It's not the textbook first one. And then I think it does go past 2. I didn't bother watching any of them.
I think 3 is fun.
3's all right. I mean, but it was just like so much editing and everything. The director,
it's like a straight up 80s like horror movie though, and like he fights Ken Foree from Dawn of the Dead in it. Like, like they have a full on fight in that movie. Like,
and it has Viggo Mortensen in it, and like an early role. It's like that's
a very like early New Line Cinema horror movie is what that is.
At that point they had Freddy, they had Leatherface, and they were about to get Jason. So man, they were about to have all 3 of them, which is crazy. But man, I think I'm gonna have to go ahead and get him, because he still shows only 1 in stock, and he's in my shopping cart. So if I bet you if I go out there now, it's gonna be gone. My shopping cart's gonna be empty, going, oh, this is no longer available.
I mean, they're not. Last time I checked on eBay, they were still going for like 100 pop. So I mean, it's not.
Yeah, but then I mean, with at least with Amazon, I know I can get it by Friday.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
that's true.
I mean, it's awesome. I like this one. I would say I would say this next to The Exorcist are probably like my 2 all-time favorite old school movies. Yeah, not that crazy about the 80s horror icons. Like I enjoy them for what they are, but I'm not as like obsessive with as John or like other people with like Nightmare.
Well, I grew up with that. I mean, that's what I grew up on. So
I'm saying like even horror movies I grew up on, like I'm like like Scream, I'm like ugh. Like Candyman, Candyman is the only one that I kind of give a shit. I'm like, oh, this is kind of interesting as a whoever in the 2020s.
What's up, Dead Man?
what else did the 90s have? I feel like we didn't have much. We had like Faculty. Oh yeah, it was very it was very like the teen slasher with the
well, Scream
wasn't it
came out.
Scream? I know
Scream
what you
came
did
out,
last
and then
summer.
everything else that was like coming off of Scream.
Yes,
had,
you're
like,
right.
I Never
everything was
Lived Last
meta.
Summer and Urban Legends, and like that was like a
yeah.
Valentine's
So,
Day
like
or whatever
the
it was.
postmodern.
Because dude,
Yeah.
the Scream movies, like I don't know what I understand Wes Craven was going for a meta vibe, but it was just like too meta where it was like I can't take this shit serious because like you're making fun of the
Well,
fucking
I mean,
aliens.
at
That was
that
the
point,
appeal, though, is it was funny.
right? Because
No,
at that point,
I didn't find it funny. Like I didn't find it funny nor scary. So I was like, what are you doing for me right now? Like,
well, again, at that point, you had the last Freddy film, Freddy's Dead, the Final Nightmare. That was a big cluster, a big joke, and then
yeah.
Halloween was going down the tubes with all the stuff, with Curse of Michael Myers and everything.
Was it
And
New Nightmare after Freddy's Dead, though?
Yeah, actually, it was,
Yeah.
but that
that's
was like the
kinda meta.
that was the prelude to Scream, and because they were going with a more of a meta vibe, but a lot of these horror movies, they were kind of just going, they were trying to be serious or trying to, they were going in different directions.
So
Jason Goes to Hell.
So canon wise, Jason is immortal from the like he's undead, correct?
From
That's canon?
6 on. From
6,
Well, I'm just saying in general, like the main canon. That's what we all agree on that, correct?
Yeah.
From 6
6
on. He's just a regular dude. He's just like, I wouldn't say regular dude, but
Also,
like
the kid never drowned in the first one. You're saying the kid grew up to be a deformed guy.
Correct. That is what they imply in part 2.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's kind of how it is. I mean, or implied that he didn't drown. He probably washed ashore
living
somewhere
out there in the woods.
Yeah.
And
he's
then,
also a Deadite, isn't he? Wasn't there some kind of connection between?
Yeah, because the Book of the Dead is in the Jason Goes to Hell, but again, it's just like kind of thrown in there.
Thanks for the inspiration for a picture, though. I will use that. But no, I only asked because Michael from Halloween, they've gone back and forth, but if you go on the recent movies, he's not immortal. He is not immortal.
No, he's
right. No, yeah.
And I think the thing
he
that
was
I didn't
never immortal.
Well, they kind of implied it, within the early films. You didn't think so?
In like 6, there's this like cult thing that's like
the dude got shot like 5 times, and he fell off like a 2.
Yeah, I know. He's just a badass.
Like, I think it was like the Cult of Thorn. I think is what it was called.
Yeah, that's in part 6 though. Like they hint
Okay.
at it for 4 and 5, and then part 6. But like
Rob Zombie didn't make him immortal.
No,
No.
Rob Zombie made him stupid.
What's up? What's up then, man?
50 Cent survived 9 gunshots. I'm sure Michael Myers can survive 8.
Yeah, 6, man.
Let's not compare 50 Cent now. All right?
he can survive everything except fighting Busta Rhymes.
There you go.
Yeah, so I mean, part 1, he's not in there. It's his mom. Part 2, he's in there. He's got the sack. Part 3, he gets the hockey mask. Part 4, he gets killed by Corey Feldman. Part 5, it's Roy, the ambulance driver. And then part 6, he comes back as a zombie. Part 7, he faces it off against Carrie. Part 8, he takes a boat to New York City.
Yeah.
Part 9, he becomes a deadite, I guess, and goes body swapping. And then
God, I didn't watch the past 9.
Part 10, he's in space and becomes Uber Jason, Freddy vs. Jason. You have the epic showdown, place your bets, and then the remake.
I'll still stand by my original opinion about the remake. It really wasn't that bad. That was a pretty decent movie.
Oh, it's fun.
Yeah, it's fun. I mean,
I didn't see I didn't see it being I didn't think it was so bad that it doesn't deserve a sequel. I thought it was like pretty.
I think it really took some of the tropes like kind of over the top. I mean, more so than the original films. I mean, it's the original films. I mean, yeah. I mean, some of the tropes are in there, but it's just I feel like they were going above and beyond more than they, I mean, some of the stuff I'm just like, is that really necessary? But again, you had some of it in the original ones, but I mean, I still enjoyed it. I mean, it had it was cool because I think, and even from the director, I think they said they were trying to do that. They were trying to make like they were trying to combine parts 1, 2, and 3 basically because introducing the mom in the very beginning, and then Jason's wearing a sack.
Be honest, like no one today is gonna wait a whole ass movie for Jason to finally put on his mask. Like
yeah. I mean, they basically like, okay, he's gonna be wearing the sack for a little bit. Now he's gonna get the hockey mask, and then he'll then it's almost like a proper Jason movie.
You know what? To be honest, dude, I don't even think they really needed the hockey mask for Jason to have become as iconic as he did. I feel like the Baghead is very iconic, and it only lasted one movie.
I think the Baghead is scarier, actually.
Yeah, that's what
exactly.
yeah, but I think that was also because it was at the town that drew at sundown. I think you had a bag.
Yeah. It's just
Was there any other horror character icon that used the bag over his head? No, right?
Just those two that I know of. Yeah.
Oh, who's the other
I think
one?
the look is similar enough, and also where he's like, I hate these, but he's like a mongoloid, right? So like,
yeah,
like he's similar enough to Leatherface that like you could kind of confuse them maybe
What's
a little
the movie
bit.
called? What's the movie called?
The town that dreaded sundown. It was
The town of what?
The town that dreaded sundown.
Oh, okay. I think it's Town of Duress.
No,
a remake of
like,
it
what?
too.
Yeah. I think this is the remake, but no. So yeah, this is what he looked like in the original. He had a bag over his head.
Oh, that's the original. Okay, cool.
Which looks just like Jason from Part 2.
Yeah, I mean, you get the sense. Yeah, with Friday 13th, with I've seen the documentaries and read a lot of the behind the scenes stuff, and I mean, like the first film, they're pretty much upfront saying, you know what, Halloween made a lot of money, let's just rip it off. I mean, I mean, Sean Cunningham and Victor Miller, the writer director, they just like, yep, we're just gonna rip off Halloween.
Did Jason, when he had the backhead, did he tie a rope around the bottom like that?
I think he did, didn't he?
He might have, yeah, but
okay.
And then with Part 2, I wouldn't be surprised if they said, you know what, we got to figure out some way of covering up Jason. Oh, you know what, the town that drew at sundown, they had a guy that wore a bag over his head. Let's just do that. Because I think there was and I'm never forget the name, but there was a Italian horror film. I can't remember the name of it, but it had the same sort of like spear, like double impaling scene that they had that came out years prior. That's in Part 2 that people have always said, oh, you just ripped that off.
He ties the bag.
So
he ties the bag in Part 2.
I can see, there's some inspirations with that they take. Or
by the way, also as a tangent from this, because one of the killers in The Strangers has like almost like a burlap mask, but like a variation of it. I watched the recent one called Chapter 1 that I think dropped last year. So bad, bro. They like, I thought, from what I read online, I thought they were doing like a prequel trilogy or maybe something off story of the first two. Nah, they completely remade the first one, but in a shittier way. So it was like, what are we doing? Are you serious? I read people that would comment that, but I still didn't believe it. I was like, nah, let me watch it for myself and be the judge. And I was like, wow, they really did it. And I was like, that sucks so bad. It was like pretty much like just taking away, I forgot the guy's name, but Liv Tyler's, like, you can't outact them. Like, you can't hire new actors and expect them to have the same hit, same drive home effect. So I was just like, wow, this is whack. They supposedly have 2 more coming, but the second one got delayed. It was supposed to drop this month. I honestly wouldn't be surprised if they scrapped the whole shit, but who knows?
Man, I really wish they had used this poster though. I think this was going to be the original poster for Part 2, but they nixed it because they gave away too much of the film.
Poster.
Yeah. Man, real quick, I think we need to finish up here. So we never got to your Toddy Mac stuff, Chris. I mean, not Chris, KT.
No, Chris is right. Chris is
my Toddy Mac. Please show it.
So real quick. So this Green Lantern, is this the same buck, the same body as the 2-pack? I thought, because this metallic, this kind of over design look, I thought we've seen this before, haven't we?
We have.
It was a 2-pack
on John Stewart, I believe, right? John Stewart or Kyle Rayner?
No, well, I have one of the Kyle Rayners here. I mean, this is
the Kyle Rayner that comes with Kilowog, though. That might be the one I'm referring to.
Well, no, that one he's in his classic, first outfit.
Okay.
Yeah, he's not. I thought this was. You may be right about John Stewart. I think he may be in this kind of.
It might be, yeah.
Design, yeah. But nah, I mean, I got the one that I'm gonna be making here, Kit Bastion. So I think I'm good.
Is this the one you're gonna get, Chris? Is this the one you're gonna get?
Yeah, this one with the jetpack.
He doesn't McFarlane. He doesn't McFarlane. Which I do want to get his thesis on that because I'm just curious. I mean, because it seems like Chris is like he's pretty open about all lines.
He has said in the past, but I want to hear his
why don't I McFarlane?
Yeah.
Question. Okay,
They're
so
terrible
Put him on.
figures.
Put him on main stage. I want to hear this shit. Put him on main stage. Let me see his face.
So I think Todd makes the larger figures. I think he makes those really well. You know, your Bane, your Swamp Thing, those kind of figures.
Yep.
But for the standard figures, you know, the first thing, easiest thing is I don't like that they're 7 inches. You know, I don't like that they don't scale well with the 6 inch, and I don't like that he's so stubborn about not making them 6 inch when you know that's pretty much the industry standard. The next thing is I don't like the diaper. You know, you were talking earlier, John, you mentioned that thing about sometimes they have issues standing up. And I think it's because that diaper, it's kind of like a rubber piece. And when you pose the leg, it kind of moves it back into place a little bit over time. So I don't like the diapers. Then the next thing would be, you know, the hinges. I feel like a lot of the hinges kind of a problem, just the way he kind of articulates things. He's gotten better about this, but he still occasionally does it. The statue poses, you know, it's like he'll have a figure that's got hinges, but it's got like a weird torso turn or something.
Yeah.
I don't like that stuff very much. And then the last thing I would say is the plastic. I know this sounds silly, but there's just something kind of cheap feeling about whatever plastic that he uses that I don't get from other action figures. And I'm going to step off my soapbox. That's my Todd McFarlane.
Nice.
Well, let me
100% agree with Chris.
Put me on. Let me
100% agree.
Let's end on a good note. Put me on.
Let's hear it.
So, Toddy, forgive these poor misguided souls. They don't know the beauty of your work. But I don't disagree with Chris's points. I'll speak on the pros. Basically, if you're a huge DC head, you know, he is the only toy company making figures of any of these fucking characters that normal casuals don't know. So if you're like me and like you read specific runs with specific characters that he's the only one making, he tickles that itch. Scratches that itch for me. So that works well.
He tickles too. He tickles.
The designs and sculpts are always great. I'll give him that. Pricing always stays reasonable. And I do feel like he gives you a little bit more detailing than Hasbro does. So I will give him that. Since they both cost around the same, I will give him that up. That compared to a Marvel Legend, like I get a Marvel Legend and like their prices have gone up. I've spent like, I think they're up to like what, $40-$50 or some shit for a bigger figure.
Big one,
I get them and I'm like, this feels like a $20-$15 toy. McFarlane, and when I get like their toys and like for the amount of detailing that goes in it, I'm like, okay, this feels like a, you know, like a $35 toy type shit. So it's not much, but it's a little bit. It feels a little bit better than Hasbro quality, but that's just my take on it. It is a different type of plastic, but I don't necessarily think it's in a bad way. I just think it's whatever you like. I mean, if you like smooth plastic, by all means, Hasbro all the way. If you want a little bit more, textured feel to it, then McFarlane. But yeah, both are good in their own sense. For what works, it works. For what doesn't, it doesn't. But yeah, like what I'll defer to as my main common stance on McFarlane for people who hate on it. It's not a premium toy line, so I mean, he has the excuse. If he was to ever charge like 60 Mayfix prices, even all the way up to Mezco prices, then by all means, like throw stones. But I can't as me individually, I cannot throw stones at him for selling giving me the toy at $20 to $35. Like I can't. There's like where's the outrage? Where's the justification for me? You know.
I agree with all of those points, actually.
This is what I tell other people too when they start like when in the McFarlane or Marvel Legend groups when they go really in to like oh this piece of shit. I'm like, then go to Mezco, dumbass. Like you're complaining about a lot of shit for voluntarily collecting a bottom retail toy line. Don't get me wrong, I collect the premium toy line, the expensive ones, and I collect the lower end ones. I appreciate both for what they are. Like I'm never gonna come to the Marvel Legend group or McFarlane group and be like, this looks like a piece of shit $10 toy because it fucking is a $10 toy.
Yeah,
it's like come on, bro, come on.
Yeah, no, I mean that's. Oh, go ahead, Rob.
Here's my big thing: is these ugly ass joints.
Yeah,
is it McFarlane?
Like, this is terrible.
Yeah, that's Peacemaker. McFarlane.
It's the Peacemaker.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Yeah, with McFarlane, I'm not a fan of the double jointed, the way he does it. But I mean, dog, if I was to get you a Marvel Legend and bend it the same way, you would be able to spot like the weird irregularity.
I
Well,
don't know,
I mean,
man. This
with
is real bad. Like, and look, I love DC, so I collected these for a while,
yeah,
and then I just had to stop because I just wasn't happy anymore. And
I mean, fair enough. I mean,
But-
like if you're not like a guy like me who collects like random characters, then by all means, your life is way.
and that's
that's the thing.
envious.
I am
Oh.
though. You know what I
Oh.
mean? Like
Oh.
I love like Booster Gold and like all the
Yeah.
like random like DC stuff. That's what breaks my heart is DC is like close to my favorite thing. But
yeah.
man, I don't know, man. I just had to give up on him after a while.
Nah, I respect it. Yeah, man.
Like KT said though, $20, man. That's the trump card in my opinion.
$20,
Like,
$20.
Yeah,
that's
$20,
that's a good price. But yeah,
Yeah.
even for that $20, I was just
Nah,
I don't know,
get it.
man. Like these joints, and then no whatever
Thigh swivel.
thigh swivel, man.
Yes.
So
Although Chris Bone, it could desperately need a thigh cut swivel. Like
Yeah.
like I think that would solve a lot of people's issues with it. They did get better on the bicep swivel, so I don't give them a shot on that. Ab crunch is actually surprisingly not bad, but alluding back to what Chris said about that diaper, it does hinder it. So yeah, I think getting rid of the diaper and maybe just switching to like what Hasbro does, the molded out crotch piece, and just using that. I mean,
I think his face sculpts have gotten better.
Yeah.
From the pics I've
he
seen.
kills it with mask figures and monsters, but yeah,
Yeah.
when it comes to human figures, it's like all right, dog, please stop.
Especially if it's like a movie fig or something like that.
Yeah.
Like that Idris Elba one from the Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that thing.
And to be fair, I don't think any bottom retail toy line makes great movie figs. Like I can talk shit too about Marvel Legend movie figs.
Yeah,
like,
but
so
I can show you some
look at
movie.
Asian
I can show
Asian.
you some movie Marvel Legends that look pretty good. Like with
Alright,
RDJ's face and
I mean, I will say
some
this
Iron
this
Man figures.
like this version of John Stewart is pretty good though. I mean,
I think the comic ones he does.
the comics, yeah.
Yeah, the comic ones he does pretty well. I think the movie ones he's hit or miss. But like I said, I think he has gotten better.
Even some of the comic Supermans, like I've even been the one to say like this guy looks like Jay Leno.
Well, I mean, this one here too. I mean,
Holy crap! There's that one that's just terrible.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, the Jay Leno one. Like,
Yeah.
And
I was
it's
like,
like,
did he model for this? For the creation?
I mean, it's like this one here. I mean, this is the one I got. It was like that 2-pack that was actually a re-release of another one that came out. Again, this figure, I think this figure's been released 3 times already, and the only difference is now he's got a cloth cape. Now he finally has a cloth soft goods cape. But it's like,
I mean,
man,
get used to. I wouldn't be surprised if he.
I mean,
Joker rises and adds capes to everything.
look at those joints though. I mean, just like Rob. I mean, it just stands out. I mean, the ball joint here, it just looks really. I mean, compared to a
but yeah, $20. So
yeah. I mean, if that's
don't let me start with Mayfix. Don't say Mayfix.
Well, no, I'm just saying. I mean, I mean, again, $20, absolutely. But you know what? After having the Mezco Superman and the Mayfix Superman, I'm just like, man. I mean, this is more my.
Well, you have
this is more my jam.
Whoa! You have Mezco Superman. That's your
and Mayfix Superman. Let's get it straight here.
Never,
but,
ever.
But
when I first I got Mayfix Superman, and then I got Mayfix Batman, and then when I got those, I was like, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna buy McFarlane anymore. Like, because those two were like, first of all, they were in scale with my Marvel Legends.
Yeah.
And then they were
I totally understand.
Posable. The joints look great.
Yeah. No, I totally get the complaints, bro. Like even on the scaling issue, I do have that gripe with them, so I can't negate that. Whenever I do shoot McFarlane, I did play around with mixing and matching them. I'm not against it. It's just it's a pain in the ass to do, because you always have to keep the McFarlane in the background and have your smaller figure in the front of the camera, and it's just, I mean, I pull it off pretty decently, but again, it's just not the most fun to have when you're shooting a picture, you know?
Yeah.
Because then your McFarlane's gonna keep topping over, shit like that.
But like John had said, some positives is, hey man, when he started making those soft capes, that was such a step forward, I think.
Yeah. And his quality of capes for a lower toy line, I will say, it's pretty damn good, man. I mean, I've seen soft goods from Hasbro, and Jesus, wow, why would you make your cloth goods this cheap and thin? Like, I feel like I could have paid. I could have paid a guy off the corner to make this for me.
Yeah, their stuff usually isn't that good.
Yeah.
I wish he had done this Sinestro in a soft goods though.
Yeah,
it's like,
no,
again,
I agree with you.
it's that cape, man. It's like, God, it's just so.
He definitely was not. It was not trying to. He definitely wanted to just reuse the Hal Jordan body of Parallax and just repaint it up, slap on a Sinestro head, call it a day.
Pretty much, yeah. That's what this is. Like, no, I got the other one. It's like I'm fine. Again, without his non-cape figures, I mean, I enjoy them, like the Flash, Aquaman. I have the other the first Sinestro, or
You know what's another reason why I don't really get hung up on plastic capes anymore or plastic goods is because now that I have like a good, like, reasonably priced tailor person, she said that like if I wanted to, actually could swap out all my McFarlanes with like cloth goods, and I was like, that's gonna cost me a lot of money because I have a lot.
I mean, it might be worth it though. Now, before we end it here, now I don't know, Chris, if you've been watching the chat, but I've been toying with the idea of getting into Warhammer 40,000. Now I saw this, I was like, wait a minute, because I was looking at Joy Toy, and Joy Toy right now they have Amazon Prime Day, they have some sales going on, so it's like, what about this right here? Like, I mean,
what about it?
I mean, should I just go ahead and go with Joy Toy, or should I look at
Chris doesn't McFarlane.
Don't even I'll tell you, don't go to McFarlane for anything but DC. Unless you have to go to McFarlane, don't go to McFarlane. Because the Joy Toys are a lot more articulated. Correct if I'm wrong, Chris. They're a lot more articulated, a lot more accurate to what the characters look like and painted like. It's just, I mean, I'm not even a Warhammer fan, even though I'm like team Joy Toy about this shit. So
bro, I would.
John, for what you're wanting, you're gonna want Joy Toy.
Joy Toy.
So.
Yeah. Do they scale with the? I got some of those dios. Well, no, I got some of those dios.
They might scale with your Delta toys.
They will scale with.
Yeah, they're 118 scale.
Dude. They're go ahead. Sorry.
No, I mean, no, I was gonna say the 118 scale.
Yeah. But they run big because they're Space Marines. So they're like again, this guy's technically 118, but he's pretty much like a 112 scale guy, And so I think all of your 112 scale dios will work with your Space Marine stuff if you pick up some Space Marine stuff for real.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I definitely I've been getting that itch, so I might check it out.
It's only an inch smaller, right? It's 5 inches. Is that what we're saying? I'm bad at math.
Yeah, like 5 inches.
Dude, if I can make my 7-inch McFarlanes or even the fucking Megafigs work on my dials, like that should be no issue. Dude, you should be able to do. Yeah.
Yeah.
But on that note, we're a little past our deadline, so we'll end it there on a good note. But thank you guys for everyone in the chat for joining this week's episode of Geeked Out Live. Join us for every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern time at night. To be featured on our show weekly, please invite the group page as a collaborator or use the hashtag GeekedOutClick, all one word. But yeah, thanks guys, and I hope you guys have
Halloween collab. Plug that.
Oh, thank you. Also, thank you, Chris. All month long, we're running a giant Halloween open invite collab. So invite us as a collaborator and get your Halloween spooky picture feature on our page. I also share it to our stories just to get into the festive vibes as well, and tag you in. So by all means, please enjoy and take care, guys. Stay safe.
All right. Everyone have a good night.
Guys.
Peace.
Thank you.
Yep.